Classic Windows update? I guess. Let me see. Does Event Viewer say anything? Opening stuff up here. Secure boot. Yeah, there's a few things in Event Viewer. Yeah, I am not sure what happened there. In any case, should be back. Okay. Reconnected on Twitch. I think I'm live on YouTube, but it forces people to refresh. Alright, well that sucked. Okay. I just thought my internet was lagging on me. The whole thing was just a prank on you, Bananas.
Sublime!
Alright, definitely didn't think my Twitch died and restarted repeatedly. Nope, really, I swear. Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I crashed and then, like, I reconnected that there wasn't more Fs in chat. There was a couple, but it definitely took you guys a few seconds to figure out it wasn't each of you individually. Chip learned to press the power button. Nope, wasn't Chip. Prank somebody as Def Sublime? Yeah. Okay. There wasn't anyone saying anything, so I thought it was me. You were my only viewer, Banana. I needed you to say something. Anyway, before the crash, I wanted to ask our Resident Ranger main, will the change to Eclipse on Condi Druid have a big impact? It'll have a little bit of one. I don't know if it's going to be a big impact. The thing is, Druid generates astral power by being in astral form, just over time. It generates a little bit when you are healing people, and it generates a lot, it generates a little when you're doing damage and a lot when you're healing. So if you're a damaged Druid, you're not generating it very quickly. If you're healing, you're generating it quite quickly. So, do I think that it is going to change anything, having them get a bit more astral power? It'll mean that they can go into astral and use astral abilities more often. What? And whether or not that's going to be a big damage increase is going to depend on whether or not... I gotta get these things from my engineer. Whether or not they're getting a large portion of their damage from astral form. Did stream crash? Yes, it did. Thought you sold your account for a second? No, I did not sell my account. Oh my god. No, PC just rebooted. PC was being stupid. Alright, last week I did the rift hunting on my engineer, so I need to go to my engineer to get it back. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, so this character, and put these tokens in the bank, and then swap back to the Untamed. Imagine you play Condi Druid but still have to heal to replenish Druid Juice. I mean, it was worse quite a long time ago. In the past, there was no passive astral regen, which would lead to Druids doing things like asking teammates to slash GG and kill themselves before a boss fight so the Druid could revive them to get astral power before the fight started. Like, it was really dumb. And then, later on, they made it a possible DPS build. So, I mean, it's like Druid was never intended to be DPS, but they made it one later on, so now it's just kind of shoehorned in there. Alright, let's see. Relic Card of Renown, get that. And get these. There we go. Okay. It was also a major pain in PvP, too. Because, like, you go into PvP, and when you respawn or start, you start with 0 astral power. And you needed to get some healing done on allies in order to get it. And then, let's say your team loses the first fight. You respawn with 0 astral power. And then you get jumped by someone. In a bad match, you could go the whole match without getting to use your class ability. Because anytime you die, you're back to 0.
Another month gone by.
Another month gone by. Hey, Jinxie, thank you. So, them at least giving it like a small passive generation was a world of difference when it came to player versus player. We're gonna run out of amalgamated and have to make more. I got this great idea. Make a streamer guild called Only Fashion, and everyone starts fresh and has 1 month to get the best fashion possible. Oh my gosh. No, that's not me. I'm one of the only Big Guild or 2 streamers that hasn't ever done a fashion show. No, that's not for me.
Hasn't she? Well then, I'll leave the 2 of you to your training.
Okay, let's see, done with Lowland Shore. I need to get some more amalgamated stuff. Let me see, Mystic Forge Conduit. That does not pull from material storage. Okay, let me see. Guild Wars 2 amalgamated gemstones. Hold on, I'm pulling up the recipes. It's like barrel orbs. Okay, hang on. Material storage, orb. Okay, and throw some ectos in there. All right, ecto, barrel, barrel, barrel. All right, 10 amalgamated, 10 amalgamated. Come on, give me 25. Nah, we're out. Okay. All right. No more amalgamated problem. Muck, how about an anti-fashion show? Best eyesore wins. Someone would just show up with a Bram cosplay and I would give them the win. I'm like, there's an eyesore right there. Hello, I'm here for my eternity. Oh, Oscar, that's tonight. That's later this evening.
Never attacked, not once.
Where's the heart guy?
Probably got enough growing to start sharing our crops. Make sure the other camps are fed, we will.
There we go, and discounted shards.
This is, of course, thanks to you, Wayfinder.
Alright, 2 more.
Welcome back.
Invite Pirate Software to that guild. He currently needs a home. Oh, man. Dude, hi. Chip is here. Pirate Software, you're talking about because he got kicked out of the OnlyFans thing? Oh, man, dude, such a shame. I like Pirate Software as an individual. I still think he's a good person, and I think he is a absolute gift to the streaming community. I also think that he handled that horribly. Like, you can have someone that you really like and be like, wow, they handled that situation poorly, and that's how I feel about that one. That is a shame how that went down.
I'll admit that.
Okay. He's doing biscuits. If I try to touch him, he'll get upset, so I gotta let him just take care of business right now. This is now a biscuit stream. He let ego win. Yeah, that is a decent explanation for it. You haven't seen any Mad King color choice yet. He stopped playing WoW because of the amount of drama. Well, he was playing WoW specifically for the OnlyFans thing, and he got kicked out of that, so that kind of removed the point of it. But afterward, he was doing what is it, Ashes of Creation, and I have seen similar clips of him doing that kind of stuff over there. Again, I like him. I've had a couple chances to talk to him. He seems like a wonderful human being. But it seems like, from what I've seen, it seems like when he ends up in a situation where he does something wrong, he doesn't want to admit fault. And he just like doubles down, triples down on it. And I've seen too many clips to think that the one time was like a weird anomaly. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's a negative character trait. Let's see. See, I can't have my ego be that big because I do stuff wrong in games all the time. Y'all have too many clips. I just have to be like, oh shoot, okay. Like, heck, that's how the Mukluk blind emote got made, is I was just being stupid, like, exceptionally. Alright. Go over here, go back here. Put that in that. We've got 89 of each of those. Alright. Chip's making the bed. Yep, he's making his bed. Alright, cool. That's done. No human is perfect. Nope, they're not. But just imagine that you have, like... Because I do feel like the whole thing got blown way out of proportion. Because like, imagine you are doing something and then like one of your negative personality traits flares, right? I don't know. Maybe you're a compulsive liar. Maybe you have an ego as well. I have no idea. But you do something, and imagine that thing you do gets shown to like 3 million people, and they all start messaging you and harassing you about what a terrible person you are. I don't think a human being is built to withstand negative feedback from 3 million people. Like, that's like insane. So, and it's just like, at that point, it just spirals out of control. Greetings all, lurking while getting some windows made. Some windows made. Hey Corwin, what's up? The whole pirate thing is bigger than it has to be because media and all those interactions. Yeah. Because you had, like, Asmongold reacts to Zaryu, reacts to Soda Poppin', reacts to Tyler1, reacts to Pirate Software saying horrible thing. And it's like every one of their communities is hundreds of thousands to 1 million plus views per video, and it went insane. We are made to handle negative feedback from a tribe of like 12 people. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Alright, squad message. Riffs. Accept. Alright. If anyone wishes to join, I'm doing 5 rifts in Janthair, and 5 rifts in each of the 2 Janthair zones. I am on the EU servers right now. I'm getting those tokens that allow you to instantly complete hearts. Other people also did make mistakes. Oh, they did. You're talking about the original situation in Dire Maul that led to people dying, right? You're talking about that. I would say, look, as someone who did server-first raiding in WoW long ago, it's the tank's fault they were in that situation in the first place. It is 100% the tank's fault that they even ended up in that spot. However, it is true that when the chips were down, he abandoned them, which was the more memorable thing to many. And then, you know, he could have saved the 2. Like, he could have salvaged it, right? He didn't put them in that situation, but he could have salvaged it. Whereas the other guy admitted fault and tried to salvage it, and that's what everybody fixated on. I did 5 rifts in Janthair, but didn't get a single token. Aren't they supposed to be guaranteed? Did you open the boxes? They're in boxes that you get in your inventory. Is that Mace Hammer? Yeah, it is. Honestly, that group seemed like it was a train wreck from the get-go. From what I've seen from the clips, the healer seemed really quiet, which is unfortunate because they were like one of the ones that died. The Druid seemed like a really nice guy. The tank was a very confident individual who didn't really have the skill to back up how confident he was, but he didn't seem like a bad guy. And then the rogue seemed like a League of Legends player. The rogue was ready to tell you what he thought about your mother. But again, the goal of Olifags is to create content. Did this create a lot of content? Yeah. But I think if they wanted more of that content, they wouldn't have kicked him out of the guild. That is 2. Where's number 3? I just realized since my computer crashed, Blish HUD is offline. There it is. Okay, timing out for a second. Let's see. PC to do. Blish. Start program. Okay, Blish is waking up. Let me sing you the song of my people! Oh! Hi, Seth. Pet chip. I can now. Hey. He finally got his bed all set up just how he wants it. So give me Mucka coffee. Alright, there we go. DJ Spud. Alright. See if everything's working again. Why do you only do Guild Wars 2 on Tuesdays? Have you ever considered doing it like 2-3 times per week and starting how much more viewership you got? Mr. Magix, I used to stream Guild Wars 2 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and I did that for a couple of years. And you're right, I absolutely do get the most viewership when I play Guild Wars 2 because I've made over 100 guides for this game, so most people know me from those. However, I got burned out on it. Honestly, I still love this game, but you know, I did everything. I've basically beaten it. You know, I've not only done everything, I've made video guides on everything. So I had to basically take a step back just because I was so like getting burned out over the game. And so what I ended up doing...
Give a man how to wear a jacket and it will keep them warm in their room. Teach a man how to jacket and they will never leave their room.
Ah. Ah, who was that? Noxxi, banned. Banned. Oh my gosh, thanks for the sub. Elias as well, appreciate you. I prefer build a man of fire, warm him for a night, set a man on fire, warm him for the rest of his life. Anyway. Hi, Noxxi. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, I cut back on how often I stream Guild Wars 2 for my own sanity. Still like the game, still play the game, but there's really nothing left that's new for me to do, right? I've got like let me see, is it slash played or slash age? It's slash age. I have 9,200 hours in the game, and I enjoy them, but there's nothing left to do. I'm making my 3rd legendary spear in Janthier right now, you know? So basically, I do it on Tuesdays to hang out with the community and have a bit of fun without like getting burned out, and then, you know, if there's something new, I'll make a guide on that thing. That's basically it. But yes, if I was streaming like only for the money for some reason, like obviously I pay the bills with streaming and content creation stuff, but if I was doing it only for that, then yeah, I would just be on Guild Wars 2 every day and that's it. But that's just not the case. I would go insane. Just expansions do now? Yeah. What's the topic? Someone asked why I don't stream Guild Wars 2 every day or more days since I get more viewers on it, and I was just giving them an honest answer. Like, for example, today, like, right now I'm going through, like, doing some dailies and weeklies, but one of my goals for today is to get a script for, a overlay that we were looking at earlier. Let me see which way. That one is back by the waypoint. I'll go to the waypoint. Is the new Janthier mapper update in February or March? I don't know. I'd have to go check the blog post for a reminder. What's the overlay today? I actually don't know why I'm not seeing. Does the sky scale not have one? Hold on a sec. Let me change mounts. That. It's like a speedometer type thing. There's a speedometer. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a dashboard for mounts. With some interesting tricks. Hey everyone, I've not played GW2 since End of Dragons. I'm thinking of giving the new expansions a try. Any specific one you recommend buying first? Hello, Law. So you've played End of Dragons, so you haven't played Soto or Janthier. Honestly, you could do Soto and Janthier in any order. The Soto, Secrets of the Obscure, and Janthier, the story is disconnected just enough that if you just jumped into Janthier, you'd be okay. So it really kind of depends on what you'd like. Secrets of the Obscure has Weapon Master specialization and expanded weapon proficiencies. They give a lot more weapon options to all the classes, which is really nice from a builds perspective. Also, to the group I am going to, let's see, heading to Janthier Century. And then in Janthier, they added player housing. They added another way of getting the Warclaw and a revamp for the Warclaw. And they added spears as land weapons to all of the classes. So there is some stuff related to class design in both of them.
I've bartered the lush vistas, the endless horizons.
Having access to spears is not that impactful. Yeah, I would say for many classes that's true. For some classes it's helpful. Am I still going the right way?
From some Mersat experiment, and they don't look friendly. I'll take them out so no one gets hurt.
No, I think someone closed this rift right when I was tracking it. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. It's over there. What add-on plugin are you using? Quite a few. But the one that we're going to be checking out today is Racing Meter. How'd you get your radio mount menu to look like that in Blishud? I have a guide on the radio mount menu in the, if you do exclamation add-ons or exclamation blish. I've got one for the mount menu. I don't know specifically what you mean by how do you make it look like that, but that video might be helpful to you. Alright, that's 1 out of 5. Where's number 2? Let's see. Oh, hey, Lord Heisen, what's up? I'm kind of bored at the moment. Don't know what else to solo in Guild Wars 2. Already soloed Throne of Liberty endgame dungeon. So the question's now what? EverQuest. You just gonna have to go back in time. Probably buttons, maybe. I got one button set for mounts and one for chair and stuff at the masteries. Yeah, I've got one wheel which has the mounts, and I also added the homestead summon button to it. Just watched God of War Ragnarok and Dad and Boy, my favorite so far. Yeah, dude, the storytelling in those games was really, really good. Actually, really good stories. Alright, that's 2 out of 5. Tracking the next one. Oh, waypoint. Using the waypoint. It's really far away. Hey, Muck, any chip sightings? Jackals, he's on the screen. What's that? Sharondi with the Prime. Thank you, Sharondi. Appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And open rift. Seal the rift, and that is 3 out of 5. Okay, tracking the next one. Somewhere kind of east of me. Waypointing halfway there. Did they continue with Living World content or just expansions now? I feel like I missed a lot of Living World, made some impact. The last thing that could have been interpreted as Living World was the Icebrood Saga. And then after that was End of Dragons. And then they did Secrets of the Obscure expansion and the Janthier Wilds expansion. Now, Soto and Janthier are both smaller in scope than previous expansions like Path of Fire, End of Dragons, things like that. But they're also cheaper, and their aim now is to make one of those slightly smaller expansions each year. By the way, Muck, what do you think about the balance patch, Willbender, War v World nerf, while they actually buff it by making it a skill IMO instead of a cripple? So I do not feel practiced enough in World v World to really make feedback on World v World changes like that, Heisen. I will say in PvP, it seems like they're not doing much about Willbender, which makes me kind of sad because I've been avoiding PvP for almost a year now, waiting on them to make it so that people aren't one-shotting each other, and it seems like they're still not fixing that. So I find that to be kind of a bummer. So I would say, you know, most of the changes for this patch are World v World related. So I don't, like, I can repeat the patch notes to people, but I don't know much about what they're doing. Actually, I think the other waypoint would have been closer. Oh well. Just make sure everyone can one-shot each other. Well, that's just Warhammer. In Warhammer, everyone's overpowered. Even the most basic infantry units have las guns that can cut through tanks like butter. I'm just sad they didn't give Mirage Dagger its days back. No reason to remove it. Mirage Dagger? You mean the sniper rifle? Do you play Warhammer the board game? Not the physical game, no. But I've played, in the last year or two, I've played a lot of Warhammer games. Total War Warhammer 3 got me the worst. I played like 800 hours of that. Here, hold on a second. Let me... Oh, I don't have it open because my computer restarted earlier. Never mind. I was going to rattle off a bunch of the Warhammer games I've played in the last year, but I can't easily access them. The event happening now is as cool as Dragon Bash. Lunar New Year? Yeah, it's alright. It has some interesting stuff. There we go. And that's 5 out of 5. Nice. Thank you all. Alright, and that is all the tokens. Stepping out of the group. And yeah, if any of you have never farmed these before, just open the boxes you got from the rifts and you'll get these tokens. The icon looks like a heart. And those heart tokens are the things that you can use to instantly complete the hearts in Janthier, if you wish to. Very handy. Hi. Hey, Manigon. Hi says, I will start doing balance patch stream in a nutshell memes edit videos. There you go. Posting in shadows feels like being CEO and walking into a boardroom full of receptionists. The latest DLC soon to a buggered co-op campaign for me on Warhammer 3. I haven't played multiplayer Total War since they added the Khorne, Greenskin, and Ogre update. So I'm not sure about that one. Okay, here, hang on. We were talking about what I had done. Let me see. So switch account, switch to Mukluk Plays. Okay, and search playlists. Let's see. All right, what Warhammer games have I played? Total War Warhammer 3, Space Marine 2, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin, Darktide, Vermintide 2, Chaos Gate Daemon Hunters, Inquisitor Martyr. I feel like there were some others. What was the... Search 40k, no. 40,000? I know there was others. There was one where you played... I think it was Mechanicus? I think Mechanicus was one. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This search feature on Mukluk Plays is being stupid. I know I've played Mechanicus. There it is. Warhammer 40k, yeah. Yeah, we did play Mechanicus. Warhammer 40k search. Space Marine 2. Was there any others? Yeah, I don't know. The search bar on YouTube is being weird, and it's not kicking back stuff that I know is there. Anyway, yeah. I got introduced to the Warhammer franchise like a year or two ago. Since then, played over 1,000 hours of their games. Rogue Trader. I did say Rogue Trader. I did say that one. What time is it? 11 a.m. where I'm at. I just saw your video about the Lunar Pass. Do you think they will change anything about it? My video about the Lunar Pass. Are you talking about the video on the Lunar Festival? What do you mean my video on the Lunar Pass? Not gonna lie, still upset Coden weren't added as a playable race in Janther. I remember when the Icebird Saga trailer came out, and we all briefly thought that that Coden were gonna be a playable race there. They get to the point one from 3 years ago? Okay. Do you think they will change anything about it? Typically, you know, many years for holidays, they'll take all the stuff from the previous year and maybe add like a few new rewards to it. So I expect all the events described in the Lunar New Year Get to the Point video I did. I think all those events are still going to be there, but then maybe there will be some more rewards on the merchants. I imagine that might be the only difference. Okay. So let's go Mystic Crafting. Clobjorn. Alright, let's see. Where is... Okay, we've already got the Gift of Embracing Refuge, so I don't need to do the homestead stuff right now. Okay. Okay. We'll do Convergence later on. Alright, let's go to an open area and visit this guide a little bit. So let's go to Lion's Arch, and Gendarin Fields has a mount race there. We're going to go there. Okay, let's step out here. Morning, Mugchat. Good morning, Rajani. Okay. Alright, so one of my goals for today is using the add-on you guys see on the screen right now. Some of you may or may not know, I've done a lot of guides recently related to the Bloodshed overlay. The guys that make those, I have definitely developed some trust with them, meaning like I trust their product to not mess with your computer in any way. And I made a guide for their main thing, which is one of my top videos, and then guides on many of the plugins for the game. Pathing, Regions of Tyria, I'm using this right now. All your mounts on one button, I'm using that right now. That's this right here. So I can easily just use one key to get on any mount. And stuff like that. And there's another one that they've got that's going to be taking a stab at making a video for now, which is this right here. It's basically some extra information when you're on your mount for people that care about that. And not everyone will, but some will. Let me change this here. And let's get this back open again. Alright, I'm opening a template for a script. Let's see, save as... Let's see... One moment. Racing meter Blish HUD script. That seems great for Roller Beetle. Yeah, it's probably excels when it comes to races, but we're gonna take it from the top here. Okay, so first off, let's go into Blish HUD and let's do this as if we are total noob. Find racing meter and delete the module. All right, it's gone. Okay, so it is completely gone. Then go in here and go to module repo and racing meter. Okay, so I've got a rough outline of a script here for bullet points. So racing meter showcase. And copy that. And let's see. Hey everyone, Muck here. This is a showcase video for Blishud Overlay Racing Meter. What does it do? I need to fill that in. Installation instructions. This all should be the same. To use this module, you need to set up Blish HUD. We have a guide for that. I'll link in the description. The setup only has to be done one time, allows you quick access to the mini modules within it. After setting up Blish HUD, open Guild Wars 2 and Blish HUD at the same time. If you run Guild Wars 2 as an admin, you'll need to run Blish HUD as an admin as well. This is the music for Lion's Arch, and it needs to shut up. Oh my god. We are not even in Lion's Arch right now. Once it is visible at the bar at the top, click the Blish icon, click the gear on the left-hand side if it isn't already selected, select Module Repo, which opens a list of modules available to you, and then scroll down until you see Racing Meter, or search Racing Meter in the box at the top. Click Install on the Racing Meter module. Brr, 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 brr. Take a shot every time I say Racing Meter. If it prompts you for a restart of Blish HUD, click that. It'll show you take a few seconds. After install is complete, click on Manage Modules below the repo, scroll down to Racing Meter, and click the module. Okay. Alright. And there. Okay. Alright. So that's basically my outline from other Blish videos. Next thing, what does it do? So we need to talk about what this thing does. Why would anybody care about this? It does a few things. So let me make a few bullet points here. See, shows, speed, other information. Hang on a second. Word. Okay. I'm just putting bullet points down and then I'll flesh it out into actual sentences and stuff in a bit. Where was there was the thing that we saw last time about like racing against other people. Gotta find it, hang on. Alright, so Racing Meter install. It wants to restart Blish HUD. Go ahead and do that. Alright, and Blish HUD's back up. And then go to Manage Modules, Racing Meter, Enable. Okay. And then Racing Meter. Where's the button to access it? So then you go down to Manage Modules and go to Racing Meter there. No, that's the same one. Okay, so how do I open up the screen with just information on that? Okay, I'm gonna need their website. Hang on a sec. My Discord is closed because of the reboot earlier. Hold on, turning Discord on. Make Beetle Racing raid again? Yeah, it's from that. Blish HUD modules. Okay, let's see. Clears Tracker, Item Search, Fishing Buddy, Mystic Crafting, Universal Search, Session Commander Markers, Racing Meter. Okay, here we go. So unofficial races goes to. Okay, that doesn't help. All right, the module page has very little information. Okay, where is their list of information here? Blish HUD Race Editor. Oh, okay, it took forever to show up. It's right there. Okay. All right, so list of instructions. Close that for now. Okay, so for setting it up, scroll down the Racing Meter and enable the module. Then in the, let's see, in main Blish HUD window, new icon will appear near top left with checkered flags for Racing Meter. Okay, so I'm just putting down bullet points right now. All right, so here's this. Okay, so here's the Racing Meter add-on. So I'm in Gendarin Fields right now. And here's Lakeside Loop, which is this race I'm at right now. And if I say I want to run this race, it does this. So it sets this up. And there, look, it's drawing the race in my world right now. Oh, do I need to be mounted for it to start? Okay, so then we've got this going here. And we can basically practice races even when they're unavailable to be done. Alright, so... Oh, and you guys see that little icon right there? That is another player's time. That's basically the ghost of another player. So you can find another player's time, and you can race against them and see if you can do better than them if you enjoy doing that kind of activity. Which I'm totally losing at right now. Okay, so that is the gist of that. So that's one thing that this can do. Alright, so let's go back here. Alright, and do that and that. Let's see, Ghost. Let's see, so if I do run this race, unload Ghost, okay. So can click a zone and race to load it onto your map, allowing you to practice races that are not currently available, or even if they are available, get a bit more information, such as where upcoming turns are before they come into view, or using, let me see, how do you do the ghost thing? Let's see. So if I do run this race, I'm trying to remember how to set up the ghost. Is it online racing? Let's just do connect as guest. No, disconnect. That's not it. Back to racing. Local ghosts. Which map is this one? Oh, this is a race over here in the snowy area. Okay. What are we racing for? Trying to learn how to use this module. You select a ghost. Well, I can't... Like, if I click on these... Oh, there we go. Okay, so when I click on them, this is gray for a minute? Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see. You can get information such as where upcoming turns where they come into view. Or... Let's see, let me just end that sentence. You can also select people on the leaderboard on the top right and select race this ghost to race against their time and see if you can top it. Okay, so if I take the #1 time person and hit race this ghost. Did that work? Guess we'll find out. Alright, so mount up on the roller beetle. Alright, there they go. You see how he's doing like the wiggle? there's this weird thing in the game that if you're on a roller beetle and you're like doing this perfect wiggle back and forth, it's actually faster than just going straight forward, and he's doing that. Like, what the hell? He's so far. Bruh. Oh my god. That's the #1 racer for this race, chat. Are those ghosts only people who use Bloodshot or every race ever? I assume they're people that are also using this module. I assume they're people that also have the module. But I can add that question in. Let me see. Question. Are the ghosts only of people who used this module, or also of people who didn't have the module? All right, so I'll write that down for the dev. Okay. Can this plugin show recommended spots for boosting for beating the gold time trial? Let's see. Question. Does module show where you should use your mount boost? I will add that. So the goal here is to basically get just a framework of a script. And then I hand it to the guy who made the module, and he corrects anything I'm wrong on, and points out anything that needs to be added. I wish I could have them in a call right now, but I think they're at work. There's definitely some records out there. I really want to see how they did it. Just unlocked Beetle last week. This looks like a good way to practice not crashing into things. Okay. Alright, so those are some basics. Let me go back here. So let's see. Unload the ghost. Unload the race. Race editor. Okay, cancel that. Oh goodness. Back to racing. There we go. Alright, I know another thing that it was able to do. I need to go to one of my guild halls for this one. I believe it's the second guild hall. We have a racetrack in the second guild hall, and there is a thing in that you can use to make your own race. So, I just gotta remember how to do it. It's so weird that someone moved this. Because I'm pretty sure this race starts going that way. But they moved it as if the race starts over there, and I don't think it does. Okay. So, really quickly here, if I go to Blushhud, and I go to Race Editor, and say, Bone Zone, or change to current. What the hell is even that? What is that? Hold on a sec. New race. Okay, there we go. Bone Zone. All right. Point 1, checkpoint. Snap to avatar. Okay. And then say, and then we can change it. Let's see, radius. Oh goodness. Oh wow. That's fine. 10 is fine. Okay. So then, we're here. Point 1 should be the start. That is the start. And then, let's see. What the hell? Did you get rid of the old one? Point 2 checkpoint. Okay. Point 3 checkpoint. Okay. So we'll just do that for now. Alright, so I just made 4 points there in the race. Time to see if Muck can drift. I can, but through this area, it's quite difficult. I don't know what that circle is way down there, though. Alright. Test race. Alright, so it automatically drew in the arrows. And if we get on here and just start going, is there, and then it says, okay, you gotta turn right up here. Unfortunately, right now, I don't know where that marker down there came from, but it automatically added arrows between all of them, showing you where you need to go. So that's cool. So making race is certainly not difficult. You just got to run through it with that going. Let's see. All right, back to editing. Yeah, what is that? Let's see. Next. Previous. I don't... hold on. That one. There. Nice. Okay, you can, there we go. Okay. Cool. All right. So, let's just make a little marker here. Allows you to build your own race. Can move between locations for a potential... how do I want to phrase this? When at the location you want to make your track, select... Let's see... What do we do? Race editor. Race editor in the bottom left. Then new race at the top. And create checkpoints. Alright, so I'll need to be more detailed on that. On how to do that. But even I was able to fumble my way through this and make a handful of checkpoints. So I think it's not too bad to understand. It automatically connects them and draws the arrows and stuff between them. So I would say the ease to use it as someone who hasn't used it before is not bad. Okay. Does this work for aerial races too? Yeah. Let me see. If I do... Insert after. All right. So here we have this. And then... Y-axis right here. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go, Jackals. I can lift checkpoints into the sky. So yeah, you can do it as aerial. You could use sky scale to mark. You could. That is another way of doing it, but you can just lift them up. Yeah, if I do... Hang on a second. Insert after. Yeah. So you can do it for airborne races if you wish. Okay. Okay, so when making checkpoints, can just click snap to avatar, or you can click adjust the XYZ settings until you are satisfied with it. For example, can make a checkpoint on you, then click the Y, click the Z, and move your mouse to adjust its location if you are making an airborne race. For Griffin races, it would be nice to be able to hotkey place the checkpoints while flying the course yourself. Maybe. I mean, we could submit that as a request to the dev. Okay. So, what do we have here? We've got new race. Let's see. Select nearest. Deselect. Insert before, insert after. Test race, undo. Test from here. Save. Okay. I think the rest of this, I think this screen is well made. Most of this is very self-explanatory. Like, it's easy to pick up on this. All right, back to race. Import CSV. Race saved. This will replace all race points in the current race. Oh, yeah, done. Cancel. Okay. So I saw an import CSV, but I don't see an export one. All right. I saw import CSV, but I did not see an export option. Is there a way to export your race to send it to someone else, question mark? Okay, so that's a question for the developer, so I just wrote that down. It's like, you would think with an import option that there's a way to export a race you make and then send it to somebody else. Like, hey, Billy, check this out. It's so cool. And then he could import it and try it out. You may have to increase the size of the checkpoint if you do an aerial race. Yeah, you can do that, though. Like, if I do insert after, and then right here for checkpoint, you can increase the size. You can increase and decrease the size of it. And this option here is the race. So I could do like 30 and make it absolutely massive. Delete that. Okay. Next thing, I think that close to covers this. All right, I think the next thing is to talk about the speedometers. Let's see. Let me go back to where I talked to them about this stuff. Where is... Nope, that's not it. Hold on, I'm tabbing over to the Blishud Discord. Here. Okay. Alright. So for this part, let's zone out of the guild hall, which should drop us back into Gandharan Fields. And let's look at the dashboards for the different mounts. Alright, so, first off, the Warclaw. The Warclaw has a speedometer. Pretty simple. If I just hold down just the forward key, we end up going 47 Warclaws per hour. And then you could also see acceleration and deceleration based on, like, the movement. Alright, this bar over here on the right is whether you're currently gaining altitude or losing altitude. So you're supposed to be able to use it to perfectly time Warclaw jumps to get maximum height. Okay. Let's see. So let me make some bullet points here. Where should these go? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase this. There are two main functions to this add-on. One is the dashboard you will see immediately appear when on most of your mounts. The second major function is for running and building races. Okay, so right here, let's talk about mounts. Warclaw. Okay. Comes with a standard speedometer. Which shows your speed. Whether you are, let's see, your acceleration or deceleration. And the vertical bar on the side shows your vertical speed. How fast you are rising or falling. Make it, which is helpful for perfectly timing your double jumps. Okay. All right. So that's it. Warclaw is pretty simple. We just have forward speed, acceleration, deceleration, and vertical speed. So, okay, so horizontal, standard, so it shows your forward speed. Okay. Let's see. That was a good nap, so do we like the new add-on and Bliss or not? Yeah, I would say that in my day-to-day use, I probably wouldn't get a lot of use out of this. But I think that this is really cool, and there is going to be some people who are going to be interested in this, who might be like, oh shoot, I didn't know Guild Wars 2 had a racing community, you know? And they might get into it. Okay. Next up, the freaking boat, which I don't even have a hotkey for. Summon skiff. This might be the third time I've ever gotten on my boat. Okay, so if I just hold down the forward key on the boat, speed gets to there. If I go to speed number 1, then max speed is there. All right, so 2 is there. And 3 is there. All right, so this is actually pretty cool. You see this circle right here on the water? So what it does is that circle is where you're going to stop if you let go of the movement key right now. So apparently, something that is rather annoying to fishermen, supposedly, is like they're coming up on a fishing node and they want to stop at the node, right? So if I'm going around, and let me get up some speed here. So that white circle is where we would stop. So right there, there's fish, and I just let go. And it will go until that white circle. Hit 6 to see the node. Hold on a sec, I grounded myself. All right, so there's one. So there we go. So I start hitting the back button. Okay, I need to hit the back button. So if I start hitting the back button, we stop exactly at where that white circle is.
Live and let live? Nah, live and get rich.
You turn much faster if you turn on a point rather than turn going forward or backward. I mean, yeah, that's most vehicles. Alright, so there's one. So Lakefish, and I'm holding down the Mac button, and it shows exactly where you're going to stop. Okay. So, let's write this down. Skiff shows your max speed for each of the speed settings, 1, 2, and 3. And also draws a white circle in front of you. That white circle shows where you will stop if you press the brakes. This makes it easier when approaching a fishing hole to stop right at that spot if that is your goal. Okay. I don't think there's any other information here. Oh, the little white circle at the top. What is that? Let's see. Okay, I think that circle is supposed to show, like, when you're turning, like, where you're going to end up. Hey, Mike, I wanted to ask, do you know any good Reaper/Necro players? I want to make solo open world build for Reaper, and I have some questions. Noxxi is my go-to for most stuff related to Necro. Fandral? Yeah, Fandral's got some stuff, too. Okay.
Lousy pirates couldn't steal an egg from a
Alright, next up, Griffin.
Keep up the good work.
Everybody's favorite chicken. Alright, let me get out of this thing. Get over here. Do you ever fish in the game? In this one? No, I don't. That's why, dude, when I first read the guide and it talked about the 3 speeds, what is it, moderate clip, full throttle, and turbo boost, I actually thought that the guy who made the mod named those, and I'm like, that's weird, and I didn't realize those were already in Guild Wars too. Okay, Griffin. So here is... Oh, one thing we missed on the skiff. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. I didn't know this. Apparently you can drift a skiff. Oh, God. Alright, let me get some speed here. Alright, so this white orb that's above the bar is supposed to move if you're drifting so you can see where you're gonna go. Okay, so yeah, we can see the white bar, the white circle moving a lot there. Okay. Alright. There we go. We got footage of that. Alright. Since the skiff can drift, it has an orb above the speedometer, which shows your angle. You will see this again on the roller beetle. Shows your max speeds, the speeds, blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go. Alright, Griffin. Most people are bad at Griffin. I'm one of them. Alright, Griffin, what do we have? We got a speedometer here. Looks like that's speed for on the ground. That's speed for airborne. This one would be a lot easier in like Draconis Mons or something. And this over here is your up-down. Mug number 5 on boat is more speed. I know, Jackals, you said it twice. The skiff is actually rather useful as you can make bridges with them, for example, with that one triple trouble worm. Yeah, I've seen some people do that before. Ended up making a Ranger, thoroughly enjoying Hammer on it. Ranger's pretty fun. Okay, I think for this one, I'm gonna need to go somewhere with a higher spot that I can start at. I'm gonna go to Draconis Mons this one. And yeah, I know you can, like, build up speed on stuff on the skiff, but it still just feels like a really, really clunky skimmer, so I never use it. I feel like the skiff is just for people who fish. Okay, so max speed is currently right there. If I dive and then do that, then now max speed is now 99, over triple the speed. Okay. Oh, what bad luck! I hit a rock. Oh no! I can't find the waypoint. I can't find the waypoint. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. That had to hurt. Yeah, that bird is dead. Okay. What did the dev write for this one? The meter has blue-colored text, signifies the speed being shown as 3D speed, since usually your up-down speed is ignored. The griffin meter also has 2 needles. The blue one is 3D speed, the white one is 2D speed. The purple zone marks the minimum speed required to use climb. The green zone is the max speed you can reach with a normal dive, and the dark red is the max speed you can reach with a boosted dive, meaning dive and flop. Okay. Alright, let me copy the text he wrote and then see if I want to change anything. I don't think any of this is important. Let's see. The purple speed is when you use the climb ability. The green zone is the max speed you can reach with a normal dive. The dark red is the max speed you can reach with a boosted dive. The vertical meter on the right is a vertical speedometer as well as a height meter. When you do a dive, a red line appears on it representing dive height. The LO represents thousands of units away from your dive height. So L2 means at least 2,000 units below your dive height. This vertical meter also shows... See, this kind of bugs me, because I asked the guy right here, this LO thing. I was like, okay, what is the use in knowing your height in relation to where you started? I was like, how is that useful? And he replied to me with the invincible meme, and he's like, that's the neat part. It isn't. And I was like, did you just put it on there because you thought it was cool? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, I don't want to spend time talking about it if it's freaking not useful. All right. So, blah. Get rid of that. Vertical meter also shows water when you approach it, but sadly it's only works reliably in pre-Soto maps. Okay, don't care about the water. And people can use their eyes to see water. Maps after Soto can out to blah, 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 blah. As well as a height meter. Also, as you probably know, the Griffin can flap when it has 75% endurance, but annoyingly, this isn't marked in the game. Oh, right here. It makes a marker on your endurance bar. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright. So next up. What's the next one? Skimmer. Okay. I feel like Muck would be a toxic QA. I feel like doing QA makes you toxic. Because I feel like if you're in QA for the company I was in QA for, no one listens to you. Dude, oh my god, dude, the worst moment, the absolute worst moment when I was in actual QA is basically each day they gave me a list of stuff to do, and it was just like every single day I would do the same task. Like, hit this button, hit that button, hit this switch, then hit this button. I had this checklist. And every day, if anything went wrong, I would write it down and I would submit it. And I submitted a report every day. And I remember there was one day that there was this catastrophic thing that was, like, affecting the company. And it was, like, all hands on deck, and the techs were trying to fix it and stuff like that. And our boss one day was like, yeah, I pulled an all-nighter last night, and I managed to figure out what was going on. And the tier 2 techs were like, what was it? And the boss is like, well, it turns out there's this problem that if you it causes a system crash. And I was like bottom of the barrel QA, right? I'm like, yeah, I reported that. And the whole room turns and looks at me, and he's like, what? And I'm like, That's been on every one of my QA reports that you have me do daily for the last 2 weeks. That issue. Are you reading those reports? And that was the day I realized that my job at that company was, like, when I was in the QA department, was basically useless. Because, like, they had me there, I guess, just to say they had a QA person. And they were not actually reading the reports, so things were broken and not getting fixed. Like, oh my god. So yeah, I was sassy. I was quite upset about that. This guy's acted like a superhero for figuring out that something was broken, and I figured it out like 2 weeks before. QA is only valuable if they're integrated in the development cycle. Yeah. If you were working at a company where people actually listen to you, then yeah. But my experience was a bad one. Okay. Let's see. All right, copy pasting. This right here is what the developer wrote on the skimmer. Another drifty boy, which means angle orbs. The different zones mark different speed thresholds on land and water, and there's a vertical meter similar to Griffin's, which in this case shows a vertical distance to water level. As before, this means preset a static water level. There's space on land and water, similar to Griffin's. We could just do that. The underwater skimmer has very different physics, so the meter changes when you're underwater. All thresholds are different. Also, an angle indicator appears on the side. You can maximize horizontal speed by using hover high with a 30-degree angle or dive with a plus 30-degree angle. This will also make you move up and down, so you have to alternate between the two if you want to go in a somewhat straight line. Yeah, this one was weird. This one was actually really weird to me. So chat, did you know, to make your skimmer move as fast as possible, you do not go in a straight line? So I'm going to show you. This is actually something I learned while messing with this module. Alright, so we're underwater. Okay, skimmer. I'm just going to hold the forward key. Our speed is 58. Okay? If I angle downward, and now, you know how if you hold spacebar, you go up? Okay, so if I go forward, I point down, and then hold space. All right. So we're going 58, and now we're going downward and doing that. Hold on, you gotta get the, was it minus 30 degrees? 12? Oh, I think we hit we hit an invisible wall. Okay. There we go, 67. So pointed 30 degrees down and holding space, so we're going forward and getting boosted upward. We're going like a quarter faster. And then what is it? Shift to go downward. So if I aim 30 degrees up, hold forward and hold shift. Now I'm like scooting my butt forward at a higher speed. There we go. 65 skimmers per hour. So 65 as opposed to 55 when we were just holding it down, or 58. Yeah, weird one. All right, hold on. Once more for Noxxi. All right, so forward is 58, but if I do negative 30 and hold space, then 67. Like that. Okay, so go down here. That's the new unit of measurement for underwater speed, skimmers per hour. Yeah. Okay. So next up is the last one. Siege turtle. Lots of zones for all the different speed thresholds. Once again, orbs for drifting and a separate meter for vertical speed. The turtle speedometer, chat. Don't I need... Okay, I was wondering if I needed a passenger in order to drift. No, I could drift a little without a passenger. Okay. So, let's introduce once again the orbs for drifting and a separate meter for vertical speed. So that's right here. I recently just realized the blue bar above endurance is turtle speed. Is it? Momentum increases ammo regeneration rate. Oh, yeah. That's for the ammo for the passenger seat. Okay. Alright, so that is that. Okay, what else did he write? He wrote, Racing Meter adds another tab to the main Bullish HUD window for racing. Currently, most races are official ones, but there are some custom ones. To run a race, simply select it and select Run Race, go to the starting location, and start from the marked circle. Official races are meant to be run alongside the corresponding adventure. The red checkpoint is a reset point, so you can stand on it to reset the race without having to navigate to the menus. Okay, so that we can actually fit this in right here. I'm going to copy paste this text here. Oh god, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Freaking Word. Why? Why did you do this weird highlight thing? Hang on a second. I don't know why it did that. Alright, there. I just pasted it into Notepad and then copied it out of there. Okay. Alright, so that is basic instructions on how to get started with the racing part of the add-on. Once you're done racing, click on the race stuff right. When you complete a race or racing meter, your time will be saved in the form of a ghost file. The ghost file is essentially a replay of your run, which you can then race against in real time. You can select times from the racing meter leaderboards to race against. There goes 2. If you have an API key registered Bloodshed, you can upload your own times leaderboard as well. Alright, I'll just copy that whole section. Okay. Do you have the paste and match format option? I don't know. Right click to paste. Here, hang on. Oh, now it's not doing the problem. Update notes. Oh, thank you, Iron. Appreciate that. Okay, what did he write on Race Editor? Access via the button at the bottom left of the racing window. Most options are self-explanatory, but there's a few things to note. There's currently 4 point types. Reset points are, as explained above, used only to reset the race. Guide points are meant to guide the racer, but don't have a hitbox and are not actually part of the race. A race may have a loop start if it's a looping race when running multiple laps of the race. Any checkpoint before loop start is ignored after the first lap. If your race is looping but has no checkpoint, that should be ignored. Then the first checkpoint should be a loop start. I have no idea what that means. When editing points, text field labels can be clicked on and dragged to change their values. Alt drag the value more slowly. Shift drag is more quickly. Undo, redo, and save are bound to Control-Z, Control-Y, and Control-S respectively. Both minimap and the map will show preview of your race as you're editing it. Okay. Alright. I think that's most of it. Alright, so at this point, I think we've got a decent skeleton of a guide here. And so I'm going to set that over here and take a look at that more later. Alright, where are these patch notes someone just sent me? Add Control-Shift-V pastes the text without formatting. Control-Shift-V, thank you. Okay, got it. Found it. Update for Janther. Yeah, I got the Lunar New Year notes open. I knew right away you're using the old notepad trick. I didn't know what was going on with my word. It was a feature I've never messed with. That one's got a YouTube inbox. Oh, let me see. Year of the Snake. Charming rewards. Oh, there's like a bunch of skins and stuff. Okay. Alright, let's go to Mistlock here. Update should be about now. Yeah, anytime now. We should be seeing the restart your client thing. Long load time is long. Okay. All right. Let's get this set up here. Boop, 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 boop. And let's move this over here and this over. All right. Actually wondering if I should wait on the patch to hit before reading the notes. Because I don't know if they're going to change like what's in the Black Lion boxes and stuff. Hey, there it is. It just hit. Haha, perfect. All right, I'm relaunching my game. Just had to complain a little bit. All right, my game is patching right now. What's the cat's name? That is Chip. What's up, dude? He is very sleepy.
You are a loaf.
Boop. He's like, ah, you got me all dirty. Now I gotta clean it. he has been bothered. Waiting on this. It's almost done. Sleepy boy. He was. We ruined it. Alright. Flashbang. Big patch take a while for me. Yeah, I'm on fiber. Usually when I get new patches Guild Wars 2, it's a couple seconds long. That actually took a little bit. Divinity's Reach. What's this Wii stuff? You ruined it? Okay. It's taking a minute. Taking a minute. There we go. Any new stuff on BLC? We're gonna find out. All right. Let's see. Hooded Windbreaker was out a few days ago. That's still there as the newest thing. Let's see. Black Lion Chest. Is there anything new in there? Campfire Chair. Is that new? Maybe? Close this. Vagabonds package. That one was already in there. It's a chair. It's a chair and a fire. Releasing the Lunar New Year on the second to last day of the actual Lunar New Year. Are they? Let me see. Lunar New Year dates. The date of Lunar New Year differs every year. In 2025, it occurs on the 29th of January. So it's tomorrow. I don't think they missed it. I don't understand what you're complaining about. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's get this out here. All right, let's go into news mode. Let's see what we got. This might be really loud for a second. All right, now it's fine. Okay, there we go. Theater mode. I'm gonna go into YouTube mode. Hello gamers, Mukluk here. Today is Tuesday, January 28th. We got a little bit of Guild Wars 2 news for those who are interested. I've got 3 things to cover here. First off is Lunar New Year 2025 starts today for those who are interested in that. As always, if you are new to the game, over on MuklukLabs.com, I have got guides for just about everything with Guild Wars 2. We have got the Get to the Point Lunar New Year guide pinned at the top of the page. If you have need of it, if you don't know what's going on in the event, that is there. The first thing on this page of this blog post is a video called Year of the Snake, and this is that video. Let's see what they got. Looks like new skin showcase. He's got a tail. They've all got tails. Where are all these tails coming from? Okay, so everybody gets tails. All right. Shed the old year and slither into the next. Our annual Lunar New Year celebration has finally arrived. Tyria welcomes the Year of the Snake with vibrant festivities in Divinity's Reach, where you can participate in games, enjoy the fireworks while eating tasty Canthan food, and earn new rewards. The Lunar New Year celebrations start today and be available until February 18th. This festival is accessible to players of any level. Even if you're brand new to the game, you can easily take part in our Lunar New Year activities and earn new cosmetic unlocks, utility items, and more. Check your in-game mail for an invitation to Lunar New Year and double-click the item to teleport instantly to Divinity's Reach. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, you'll get a mail right here that says Happy New Year. And if you use the item, it will take you here in Divinity's Reach. This is where most of the festival stuff is. All right, tabbing back over to this. And the Wizard's Vault also has special objectives directing you toward Lunar New Year activities, so you can earn more astral acclaim and collect your rewards. For the full details of today's update, check out the release notes on our official forums. And I've got those open in another tab. We'll get to that. And we've got this right here. So tail appears to be part of these pants. There's a snake, Raphael's Sai, 2-pronged spear thing, gun, probably greatsword with a lantern on it, staff, sword. Okay. Rewards. The Year of the Snake has many new rewards for you to sink your fangs into. The annual meta achievement will reward players with their choice of weapons from the new Lantern Weapon Collection, which radiates festive brilliance, and the Snake Tail Breeches, scale-adorned leg armor featuring a sinuous tail design. This new tail is perfect for channeling your inner serpent, especially when paired with last year's Dragon Descendant's helm for a truly slithery transformation. The helm they're talking about is the one that this guy has on right here. Very popular on Chars. Check the Achievements tab in your hero panel and navigate to the Daily Lunar New Year and Festivals sections for more information. If you're looking to add a touch of flair to all your combat encounters in the Year of the Snake, we have more weapons rewards this year. Open lucky envelopes for a chance to find the brand new Jade Serpent Spear, Jade Serpent Dagger, and Jade Serpent Rifle. These new weapons are also available for purchase for gold and essences of luck from the Coden vendor Sparking Stone in Divinity's Reach. Let's see if we can find, where did they put him this time? Usually he's around here. I think I'm still loading in. Oh no, he's over here. Okay, we're good, we're good. All right, Sparking Stone, where are you at? There's that Sparking Stone. There we are. This guy, show me your wares. And here we go. And there's the weapons that we saw in the screenshot. They're in-game versions, as well as some of the stuff from previous years. And also a friendly reminder for any new players if you don't know. So a lot of these items are bought using Essences of Luck, the really good Essences of Luck. If you've got any of the crappy essences, the weaker ones, you can use a level 1 artificer, and it doesn't have to be your main character on your account, who can condense them. You can take a level 1 artificer can take a whole stack of the lower quality luck and combine them into the higher quality luck. So just know that if you need it. Okay. There's also two new snake-themed back items that can be obtained by opening lucky envelopes. Take a chance to collect the Elegant Lucky Snake Lantern or the Striking Lucky Great Snake Lantern. Let me see if I can just find that real quick. And let's go to the wardrobe in-game. Search Snake. And Lucky Great Snake Lantern is this right here. It's a brass snake looking thing with a lantern hanging off of it, and the regular one is there. The lantern just looks more weak. All right. Speaking of lucky envelopes, don't forget to open your lucky envelopes. They affect your account's Magic Find attribute, allowing you to increase your Magic Find for chances at better rewards when opening them. Lucky envelopes can contain additional essences of luck, valuable trophies that you can sell to vendors for coin, and a chance at the special rewards listed above. This can help you search for those special snake-themed rewards you have your eye on. There are also a few new homestead and guild decorations available, so you can deck your halls with snake statues and lanterns. Finally, there's a new mini snake that can also be acquired from the Lunar New Year vendors, which I'm assuming is this guy right here. So a note for the new players on the lucky envelopes. Magic Find is a stat in the game that is kind of hidden. So I'm going to explain this in a way that a new player should hopefully understand. If you go to this screen, your Magic Find's down here in the bottom right corner. You can get up to 300% more Magic Find from your base from just consuming luck. It takes most players years to get to that point, and you can also temporarily boost your Magic Find using a whole slew of other means. If you go to the wiki and just go to the Magic Find page, it'll show you lots of ways to get your Magic Find really high temporarily. The general strategy is if you're going to open the envelopes, you just save all the envelopes up until near the end of the festival, and then buy the cake that increases your Magic Find and other consumables, get it as high as possible, and then open them all at once. It's not going to be a game-breaking amount of money. Last year, I actually did a video where I saved up luck for a year from one festival to the next. Then I turned all the luck into envelopes and opened them up for gold, and I made like 100 gold. It's like 100 gold after a year. So it's like, if you got some laying around, you can liquidate it, but I don't recommend going out of your way for it. It's a way to cash out extra luck, but it's not a huge thing. This is a close-up shot of one of the new swords. All right, where to go and what to do. The Crown Pavilion in Divinity's Reach is your hub for the Lunar New Year's festivities. Check your in-game mail for the invitation to the Lunar New Year. Double-click the item, teleport instantly to Divinity's Reach. Celestial Challenge. Speak to the Celestial Challenge attendant at the Crown Pavilion in Divinity's Reach to begin a Celestial Challenge, a series of activities that will require you to take down enemies, race through checkpoints, perform feats of jumping mastery, and more. The more activities you successfully complete during the event, the greater your rewards at the end. Dragon Ball Arena. Speak to Finola at the Crown Pavilion in Divinity's Reach to enter the Dragon Ball Arena. Also, again, all of this is shown in the Get to the Point video along with visuals if you need to see it. The Dodgeball-like PvP game mode is a race to the finish where the first team of 5 players to reach 500 points claims ultimate victory. Collect power-ups throughout the arena to gain access to new skills, zip around the arena with zip pads and jump pads, and master the art of the Dragon Sphere. Mount Racing. Race around Divinity's Reach. You don't need to have any mounts unlocked to take part in the race. A nearby rental service is available to rent a Raptor for 10 silver. Firecracker Lightning. Speak to the Firecracker Lighting NPC at the Crown Pavilion in Divinity's Reach to start this seasonal adventure. Use your mastery of the world to quickly navigate through the streets of Divinity's Reach and light all the firecrackers. Gliding, mounts, anything goes. Just don't use any waypoints or your progress will be reset. Happy adventuring. And after that, we've got update notes. Now, I don't know if this is the same information or if there's anything new in here, so we're going to go through this real quick and see if there's anything new. Note to users of third-party programs, this is their typical warning that your add-ons may break if you're using any add-ons, standard stuff. I will say, just me personally, the number one thing that I usually have break, if anything, is Arc DPS, and mine's fine. So, fingers crossed, I haven't had any issues so far, though. Yeah, and then all of a sudden. Anyway, Lunar New Year. Another New Year dawns on Tyria. Join the festivities in Divinity's Reach. Year of the Snake is once more upon us, and the Lunar New Year Festival returns with new rewards. Collect and open envelopes, earn essences of luck, delicious foods, fireworks, valuable items, and a chance to find the new Lucky Snake Lantern and Lucky Great Snake Lantern backpacks. All right, the Lunar New Year annual meta achievement, Lunar New Year Customs, has been updated with a new reward, the Snake Tail Breeches. Last year's meta achievement reward, the Dragon Descendant's Helm, can now be purchased from the Lunar New Year rewards vendors. Snaketail breeches. Hold on, I'm actually curious about something. So, let's see. If I change to that... Okay, now my character has wings and a tail from the backpack. Alright, so if I go to bank and this and medium snaketail breeches, and now I have 2 tails. Alright, so Char, if you're a Char and you use snaketail breeches and you get this backpack, you can have 3 tails. I don't know why you'd want that, but you do what you want with that information. You could just do tail stacking. And then while you're at it, Char, you can also get those kitty cat ears, and then you can have 6 ears to go with your 3 tails. All right. I will say it's a very thick tail. The one from the backpack is very flip-floppity, but the other one's very, very stiff. Okay. Tabbing back. All right. Last year's meta achievement, the Dragon Descendant's Helm, can now be purchased from the New Year rewards vendors. The new Lantern weapon set is now available. You receive your choice of a weapon by progressing the annual Lunar New Year Customs Meta achievement, as well as the weekly Lunar Festivals achievement. Real quick for the newbie noobs, most of those are under achievements, and you go to festivals, and it'll be stuff in here. That's where you find that. Okay. And the Fortunate weapon set is now available from the weekly Lunar New Year vendors. 3 new Jade Serpent weapons now available as a rare drop from Divine Lucky Envelopes. They can also be purchased from Sparking Stone and Divinity's Reach, which I showed those a minute ago. Lucky Envelope rewards have been updated with new items for Year of the Snake, including the backpacks. New Mini, the long-awaited Mini Snake, has been added to the festival reward vendors. Deft Lahar is visiting Divinity's Reach for the festival and has a variety of homestead recipes for your favorite Lunar New Year decorations. New guild decorations have been added to commemorate Year of the Snake. Snake statue, golden snake statue, plain red lantern, plain white lantern. The off-season Lunar New Year vendor in Hooligan's Route now stocks a greater amount of Lunar New Year items to enjoy throughout the Lunar New Year, including recipes for homestead decorations. Special objectives are available in the Wizard's Vault to earn astral acclaim as you are at the festival. Wizard's Vault, you say? I haven't done mine today. Let's see. PvP. Complete annual New Year Customs Achievement, 250 points. Annual Race Event Divinity's Reach, under 3.5 minutes, 75 points. Open the final chest of the Celestial Challenge, 75 points. And play a match in the Dragon Ball Arena, 75 points. 1 match. That would be a really quick one if anyone just needs points real fast for something. Mystic coins or, I don't know, what have you. The area to light each firecracker during firecracker lighting adventures has been adjusted to more accurately reflect the firecracker's position and reliably detect players. Celestial Challenge updates. Using Lucky Aura to open extra treasures now also advances the weekly Lunar Festivities achievement. Added several jump platforms to make it easier to navigate up to terraces. So real quick, Celestial Challenge is a thing that periodically happens, I believe, in the Dead Center. And it involves a whole bunch of like mini events that happen back to back to back here, and then there's a bunch of treasure chests. And the number of chests that you can open is based on how much you participated, if memory serves. This is in reference to all of that. Improve the responsiveness of the race checkpoints in Horses Challenge. Wait, what's a horse? Race to the Gates and Rabbits Challenge Race to the Gates events. Updated bundle skill names and icons in the Boars Challenge deliver the Celestial Tributes, and Rats Challenge deliver the Celestial Tributes events. Attempting to pick up a second bundle while already carrying one during Boar and Rat challenges will now cancel the attempt rather than consuming the second bundle. Fixed an animation issue with the Monkey's Firework skill and shortened its cooldown. The Ox's March skill now pulls enemies toward the player in addition to its current effects. Extended the Ram's Advance Dash to better match its marker and increase its damage to the targets. And the Snake Tunnel skill no longer requires a path, enabling teleportation up to the terraces. Oh, that's probably going to be the most noticeable one. It also now grants super speed after use. So all of those skills, if you were like, what is he talking about? Those are all related to special action keys, I believe you get during the Celestial Challenge events. Lunar New Year will be active until February 18th at noon Pacific time. See you in Divinity's Reach. So we have roughly 20 days to enjoy it. General. Improve the precision of frame timing calculations to the frame limiter graphics option. Added 120 and 144 FPS options to frame limiter graphics. Fixed an issue that prevented the Deadeye Malice user interface from rendering correctly in some environments. Oh, I'm happy for you, Deadeyes. I don't really, I'm not passionate about playing your class. This was rough. For anyone who wasn't a Deadeye main, basically, like, for example, I'm on Druid right now. I've got this bright blue bar above here. That's my Druid fluid. That's my Druid juice. And Deadeyes have a resource up there, too, called Malice. It's really dark. And if they're in some locations where you're in, like, a dark environment, and that's dark, it was really hard to see how much you had. You couldn't see how much hate juice you had flowing. So it was, Druid fluid. Yeah, Druid fluid, Ellie jelly. Yeah, it's those are very visible. But yeah, the Malice was annoying sometimes. Fixed UI interactivity while mouse looking and zooming. Updated the days remaining in the Wizard's Vault Special Objectives tab. So if we go back to the Wizard's Vault here and special, and it says 42 days remaining. That's 42 days till the next major update thingy, we would assume. All right, and let's see. Let's check the gem store. I always do this during the news videos. Is there anything new? The hooded windbreaker, I believe, was added last week, but if you haven't seen it, there's a hoodie. My shoulder pads are kind of bothering it right now. But while it is, you can have it pulled back, so the hood, well, here we go. I happen to have one. You can have the hood kind of on your back, or you can have it pulled up over your head. I think that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Probably looks better on the other races than my little guy. And then Black Lion Chest. Search for that. Is there anything new here? The Vagabonds package, that was added. That I talked about that in a recent news video, so I know that was already there. What is this? Campfire chair. This might be new. This doesn't ring a bell with me. This might be new. So it comes with a chair and a fire. So you could go up to someone AFK and sit down and just put a fire right under them and start cooking them. You can make grilled vegetables with Sylvari. Okay, I think that's everything. Don't forget about the Gold Claw book. I don't know... what? I don't know what you want me to say. Gold Claw writes books. Anyway, I think they changed the amount of days in the special objective. Seems like they postponed it. Probably need a bit more time in the oven for some reason. Did they reschedule next patch? They added 2 weeks. It did say 28 days before. Oh, gotcha. Like if I have a mob directly in front of me, so whether Voxers are really fun. Muck, have a read of Jackal's comment about the snake. Wait, what? Jackal's is just like spamming chat right now. No, you know what? No, I'm doing a news video right now. Oh my god. Jesus, I'll read it after. Okay, that's it. That's all the news I have for today. That is all the stuff I know that is new and relevant information. And if you got anything I missed, any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, put it down in the comment section down below, and I will fight you there. Jackals! All right, there we go. I'm including me screaming at jackals as part of the video just to immerse the YouTube audience. Okay, it's about the news. No, it's a Gold Claw book. No, it's not. It is not. Dude, the amount of people who care about the freaking Gold Claw collection is like 0.0001% of the population. It is not worth as much spam as you're doing. The snake, the freaking snake. I didn't see you say anything about a snake because you're screaming about Gold Claw the whole time. Like, freaking, you're telling me you missed the snake, and it's just like, Mark, don't forget about the Gold Claw book. Mark, don't forget the Gold Claw book. It's in the Human God Coffee Challenge. Don't forget the Gold Claw book. And then over here in the other chat window, you're like, Mark, don't forget the Gold Claw book. It's in the Human God Coffee in the Celestial Challenge. Mark, don't forget the Gold Claw book. Like, you're in 2 chat windows blast. Yes, I didn't see you say anything about a snake because I'm just seeing all of this Gold Claw screaming. That's it. That's it. Gold Claw is my spirit idol. Yes, the snake. I don't know. I come in at Muck is screaming at Jackals. It's a day that ends in Y. Dude, Jackals is like spam on topic A, one thing on topic B, A, and it is mad at me that I missed the thing on topic B. What is the snake thing? I'm happy to have the Gold Claw collection out of the way. The miniature snake that was released for this event has been in the game file since beta. Okay. That's it? There's also a What were they called? The Commando. Oh my god. That's great news. Why is that great news? There's tons of stuff in the game files. Oh my gosh. I thought it was way more important than that. Oh, hold on. No, undo that. Undo. It's the Year of the Snake. Yes. I'd also like to know about the Gold Law book. The Gold Law book. There's an achievement to find all of Goldclaw's holiday theme books. Yes. Are any of the expansions on sale? Not that I know of. Hang on. I can use my own referral link to open up the shop. Hang on. Give me just a second. Let's see. Contents. January 24.99. No, they're all normal price right now. Nope, not on sale at the moment. I experienced the snake in the beta plus temporary tonic. They had it too, and they took it out afterward. Can someone tell me where the Gold Claw book is? Jackals knows the Gold Claw location. Jackals is your point of contact. Everyone whisper Jackals if you want the book. I've got a gold ticket. It's a long-awaited mini that has been wanted by some community for a bit since 2012 beta has been locked away. I mean, we mentioned the snake during the video. Like, very early on, we showed this. Like, we showed a picture of it. But I guess that wasn't enough for Jackals. Jackals just screaming the whole time. Okay. Move this over here. That's not what it actually was. You saying the snake's not a snake? Just got back as Mike talked about the Gold Claw. Oh my freaking gosh. Dude, alright, look. I don't drink alcohol, but somewhere on a cellular level, my Irish atoms are screaming that I need to ingest something, so I'm just gonna get a Coke right now. You did this, Jackals!
How can I help? You seek knowledge?
Do you need my help? I'm going to change. Dragon Ball separates the strong from the weak.
Good to meet you. How's it going?
Koda's blessing is upon you.
May the Six watch over you.
Knowledge is bliss. Everything is relative.
Speak quickly.
Seek, and you shall find.
My time is precious.
Okay. Alright, I got something. That helps. Okay. Get my ear things back in.
Hi Muck, it's always worth coming into a stream to see a crash out on chat Mukluk Bongo.
He is not supposed to be in PopCap mode. Why is his mouth so big? Hold on a second. I'm resetting him. Okay, he should be good now.
How's it going?
Can you get pants without the tail? Also, any news about the Gold Claw? Oh my freaking god. I don't know about the pants without the tail. I haven't heard anyone mention the Gold Claw. Oh my god, is this a new... God. Is this gonna be the new meme? Does wear Gold Claw looking around? Good thing you got your Coke. Make sure you get the Gold Claw book.
Speak quickly.
I'll go get it right now. Alright. Let me scroll up for... Where's the cap spam? Don't forget the Gold Claw book and the Human Gods cubby in the Celestial Challenge. Alright, I'm at the Celestial Challenge. Human Gods cubby? What is the Human Gods cubby? You have to be zoned into it. It's in an instance. I don't see an instance called Human Gods cubby. The room with the god statues. What god statues? Hang on. I'm looking at the wiki page. The object itself can be found in the instance near the Shrine of the Six on the fountain. You have to be in the Celestial Challenge. I'm trying to figure out how to enter it. Do I have to wait for it to start?
How's it going?
Happy Lunar New Year.
Thank you. Okay. Is that it right there? Is that the book, Jackals? That's it? Okay. Muck your book! I don't care about it! That's how much I care. I purposefully went there just so I could leave and not touch the dang thing. I don't care about the book! Let that be a lesson to all of you. I don't care about it. God!
But Muck, the Gold Claw book.
I don't care about the Gold Claw book. Get me out of here. I'm gonna burn it so no one else can pick it up. Also, it was supposed to zone me out of here. Why not when I went to the character select? Why didn't it? There we go. I can waypoint now. Mud cursing, but using Mug as always says the F word was beautiful. Muck you and your AP. I don't care about the AP. The last game I was like nutty for achievement points in was back when I was doing like major WoW addiction. And how much AP do I have right now? 26.5k. I'm pretty sure there's people with like 50k plus. Like, I don't really achievement hunt in this game.
I like it here.
Good, Muck, you didn't spoil the contents of the book.
Koda's blessings upon you.
What are you curious about, Dragon?
How many did he have? 26k. Again, I don't achievement hunt in this game. The achievement points I have in this game are ones that I just happen to get without trying. Why do people actually care about AP anyways? No, so I get it, right? Like, again, when I was hooked on WoW, I needed things to do because I was like, all right, I love playing this game. It's not raid night. The PvP is not bumping right now. I need something to do. I'll work on achievements. It was something that kept me occupied and entertained while playing a game that at the time I greatly enjoyed. And eventually I got all the achievements done, and I beat WoW until they added new stuff. So I get it, but it's just like, I don't have the passion to do that again just for the sake of number go up, you know? I actually did it for a little while. There was a time period where when I was streaming this game, every day I tried to find 1 or 2 achievements in here I didn't have and do them. And I did that for a while, and then there was one day that I was doing some kind of like adventure, and dude, I remember it was in Heart of Thorns. It was an adventure jumping puzzle thing in Heart of Thorns, and I did it, and I was just like, I hate this so much. I was like, I'm literally doing this just to check a box. I don't even want to do this. Fungus Among Us? No, it was a jumping puzzle. It was like under the Golden City or something. Like there was a mask involved. But I did that. Hey, thank you. I did that, and then I was just like, that made me stop doing daily achievements because it was just like so unenjoyable. It took me so long to get it done. Sanctum Scramble? It might have been Sanctum Scramble. It maybe. Wow. But that's when I stopped working on one a day. Did you know Darkest Dungeon 2 had a new DLC? Binding Blade, I believe. I actually have that written down. Sounds like a skill issue. Mike, did you play Classic or Retail? Both. I played World of Warcraft when it first came out. I played Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and Cataclysm. I led server first in Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm. I gotten to a less serious guild, and I enjoyed my time in Warlords of Draenor, and I dabbled in Legion and BFA. All the other retail expansions, I don't think I've played. Did you ever try Warframe? No. The only thing I know about Warframe is everybody is a robot ninja. I might try it sometime. For those who don't know, last year, 2024, we played 110 games on this channel. I try a lot of games. And sometimes I try ones that I was never really interested in just because the community votes on it. I'm going to link this in the chat right now. We have a game recommendations page. You can go there and you can suggest games you want to see us play on the channel. And if a game is already on the list, you can upvote it. Yesterday, I started Chrono Trigger. This game came out in 1995, but there's a lot of people who want to see me try it. So I started Chrono Trigger yesterday. It's okay so far, but I'm only a few hours into it. So, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on here. So, what was that, Warframe? Hang on, is that already on here? There's a few on the, is it already on there? Warframe is on the list, where is it? $54 votes. Okay, so yeah, I might try Warframe at some point. We'll see. So yeah, you can go upvote if you want to see it. I missed the start of Chrono Trigger. Have you heard about Mukluk Plays? My second YouTube channel with a playlist for every game. Over 10,000 videos there for your binging pleasure. There is a Chrono Trigger playlist. I try Warframe once a year, and every time I do, it changes near beyond recognition, but somehow it stays the same. I feel like that. I rarely will tune in and watch an LCS, like when they played League of Legends. And I played League long, long ago. And now, like, I'm looking, it's like, okay, it's still the same map. You know, there's still jungler and ADC and stuff like that. But then, like, I see them go to the shop and mess with items and powers, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is. Like, it's changed so much. Mug, new DLC to Darkest Dungeon 2 is called Inhuman Bondage. Introduces new class. There's also new free DLC with new game mode called Kingdoms. Oh my god, Darkest Dungeon 2 is such a kick in the pants. Like, just because it's basically hardcore, right? You die, you start over. I did manage to clear it. I beat the final boss one time, but it was very rough. I never beat the final boss of Darkest Dungeon 1. That said, I enjoyed Darkest Dungeon 1. I do not regret my time in it, but I never beat the final boss. I watched it on YouTube.
I'll take two, my good man.
Sadly, Warframe is grinding nonsensically, and the items and frames you get are just so you can grind more efficiently, basically a QOL simulator. Are you describing Black Desert Online right now?
Any sharpshooters out there want an opportunity to prove themselves? Do I have the place for you?
Any sharpshooters?
May Lissa aid you.
Prove it at Mina's target shooting. It's called the LTA North and South now, no more LCS. Oh, okay. I'll be honest, I have been calling any major league event that I watch LCS for a long time. It could be Worlds, and I'm like, yeah, I'm watching the big LCS. Potioncraft also had a big update a few weeks ago. I think you saw that on your list still. Yes, I haven't tried Potioncraft yet. Honestly, I thought that I'd be bored playing that game, but after playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, where making potions required 42 steps, and actually enjoying it, I was like, shoot, I might enjoy Potioncraft. Dude, KCD 2 comes out in like a week. I'm looking forward to that. I am putting quite a few of our games on pause when that comes out. Also, in 2 days, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 comes out. I know a few people like watching me suffer through scary games. I promised I would play that. So probably in 2 days on Thursday, I'll play Poppy Playtime's new content. And then like a week from now is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And I'm really hyped for that. I played KCD 1 just because... Wait, what? My entire chat box in-game is screaming, Muck, did you know about the Gold Claw book? Jesus. Like, do you see this? Anyway. Yeah, KCD 2 was on the way out. And KCD 1, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try KCD 1 to see if I would like KCD 2. I tried it, and I loved it. I made a positive review video on it, which just went out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the sequel. At Muck, you're not big into strategy games, right? It depends. Heroes of Might and Magic, Total War, love those. I've never played a Civ game. Yeah, you're talking about Civ. I tried Galactic. I did a 2-hour sponsored stream for Galactic Civ, and I did. It was kind of cool, but I didn't play it past the 2 hours. To me, it felt like Total War, but without the battles. Let's see, I've played since beta. I know all that's why I'm the worst nightmare. I also love making enough mass to make the entire Royal Jack for first trying to farming. I'll tell everyone to wait because as soon as they reduce the cost. Gal Civ is completely different from Civ. Okay, well, I didn't know. I haven't played normal Civ. I'm very drawn to fantasy games, and Total War has, you know, large strategy, but also the battles and the violence. I'm very drawn to that. Oh. I just finished a sandwich. Okay. Let's see. What's your favorite Total War and why? The only one I've played is Total War Warhammer 3, and I've played like 800 hours of it since like 6 months ago. Really, really good game, and I've tried almost every faction at this point. Coco says, let's see. Hi, we met when you cleared Wing 8 with Artie. Yeah, no, I remember you, Coco. What's up? I didn't ever respond to your DM. I'm sorry. You said, I just wanted to remind you my offer still stands to teach you Sarah CM with my static. I also DM'd you about it, but I'm not sure that you read it, so you probably get a lot of messages. Yeah, no, I saw it, and I apologize. That's completely on my fault. I could totally lie and be like, oh no, it hit my spam filter. I'm so, oh man, yeah, no, it's me. I read it, and then I just spaced out because I'm stupid, and I have a goldfish brain. Sarah CM, oh man. Yeah, we can do that sometime. If we were gonna do that, gosh, I would need to be taking a lot of notes. Because the idea that Artie proposed, okay, for those of you that might remember, I ran the new raids with Artie, and I started to say Artosis. No, that's StarCraft. I ran the new raids with Artie and some other folks, including Coco, and that's how I made the Get to the Point guides for the new raid wing, which I haven't run again since that day, so I've literally killed those bosses once, made a guide, refused to elaborate, and left. They were also offering to teach me Sarah CM, which I never bothered to do, because a Sarah CM guide does not exist. So I would be learning that, and I honestly don't think it's... I mean, if I go in there with 9 people that already know what they're doing, and they just tell me, this is your job, I imagine I could just do that, get the kill, and be done with it. But the whole point of it was to make a guide to it, just to fill out the collection. What's Sarah CM? Saris is a strike mission boss in Secrets of the Obscure. He was really well received. He was also released with multiple difficulties. And currently, there's Saris, there's Saris Challenge Mode, and Legendary Challenge Mode is like for the top 0.01% of players. But Saris Challenge Mode, I never bothered to do. It's the same fight with a few more mechanics, but you need 9 other really good people, and I don't have a static group. So they were offering to take me with them, and then I could learn the fight with them, and then make a guide on that one. We would just need to schedule a time for that. You know what? Hang on. Coco, since you're here,
That's it. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Hold on, I'm thinking right now. Chat, do we have any expected patches or anything next Tuesday? I don't think so, because Lunar New Year just started today.
Oh, there it is. Thought it was lost for a second.
Let me see. I'm gonna find your DM, because so I don't lose it again.
We'll put your skills to the test at Mina's target shooting.
Not till February 11th.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a brave hero.
The 11th? Okay. So next Tuesday is the 4th. There will be a Windows update that day that will crash you randomly. No, I already crashed today. No. Mike, I want to ask, is it worth updating the Strike Dummy Room video sometime? I came across it randomly, but I realized quite a few things have changed since the release of the video, such as class boon application doesn't exist in there anymore, neither do we need to be in a squad to join. Maybe? That video was all about how to set up arc DPS, and I really don't want to recreate that, but possibly. You are right. Like, for example, Rangers don't have Sun and Frost Spirit anymore. A few other things. Okay. Alright, let's see. Responding here so I don't forget again with my fish brain. Let's see. We used to progress Ceres mostly on Fridays, 20 to 2300. So that time slot would definitely work for us. A different day. When did we do it last time? What time did we do the last one? Hold on, I'm gonna go to Artio's DMs. I probably messaged him about it. I know I am usually on the EU servers. You're EU, right, Coco? You're EU, yeah? Question mark? Hold on, I'm sliding into the DMs, chat. Okay. We ran it on a Wednesday. I think they said they could teach HTCM, which would be nice to get a guide on that. Okay.
I saw this hunter who had a doggy. It was bigger than me, and it said, "Woof!"
So... yeah, I can be flexible. Alright, so typically I stream Guild Wars 2 Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time, and from 7 p.m. to midnight Eastern time. However, if another date time works better for everyone else, as it did last time, close parentheses, I can shift things around. Those are not set in stone. Okay. How does someone find a guild that does high-end stuff? Forum post? There's a lot of ways. So there is, hold on a sec. Some of them, not a ton of them, and honestly, but some of them, we use the LFG tool. There's guild recruitment right here. There is also, the Lion's Arch Aerodrome is where everyone has to go to join raids. So that's where a lot of people will go there to meet up for raids. So you can just yell in there and sometimes find people. There is a subreddit for finding guilds and groups. There is Discords. Like, I have a modest Discord. I'll be honest, mine is mostly new players asking questions. If you'd like to join, you can. But if you're looking for really high-end stuff, probably not what you're looking for. There's other communities like RTOs, which, you know, that's how I met Coco, who I'm talking to right now about this kind of thing. Yeah, there's the Facebook group as well. I would say those are probably mostly newer people also. Could someone do me a favor, please? Can you enter Aerodrome and walk up to the entrances, see if the icon that appears to enter the instance is bugged as well? Sure, I'm just standing in Divinity's Reach right now. I can do that. Okay. What was it? See if the icon that appears to enter the instance is bugged as well. Well, to enter the instance here, you have to be in a squad. So I'm going to join a squad. This thing? Note, Raptor mount with canyon jumping and Springer mount with high vault are required to successfully complete some aspects of this content. Yeah, looks like a glitch. Like a graphical glitch. I'm trying to remember what's normally there. Hang on, I can report this. Bug report. There is a broken graphic on the pop-up for raid zone ins. Alright, I submitted it. Now, whether or not they read that message in the next 2 months is up to them, but it's done. Can you use the sky scale instead? Yes. Keep in mind, what was it? The Hall of Chains, the Underworld, was made before sky scale was added to the game. So that message has probably not been changed since sky scale was added. Jackals? No, you got it. You got it. You got it. I guess it was Academy. Yeah, I haven't talked to anyone from Raid Academy in actual years, so hopefully they're still around. Okay. Are you still doing a Convergence today? Yes, yes, I am. I need one. I promised I would do one. Yeah, I'll still do one. Yeah, let me get that set up. I keep asking if we can edit some of those. They don't need to be edited. Yeah, exclamation commands should pull up the list of most of our hundreds of commands. But yeah, exclamation academy is the Raid Academy Discord, assuming it's still running as is. Let's see. Hold on. Event timers. Normal convergence is soon. That's fine. All right. Let's do this. All right. For anyone who is interested, I'm putting the squad join command into the Twitch and YouTube chats. I am on EU right now and looking to do a convergence. I need more materials to make another legendary. It's also pretty profitable. You get some money in there, stuff like that. If anybody wants to join us for convergence, get a bunch of rift essences, get on in it. Get on in it. Squad join command is in the chat. EU? Yes, I'm on EU. This is a healthcare convergence, not to be confused with a hamburger convergence. But hamburgers in the EU. I've never heard of Hamburg. I just heard of hamburgers. By the way, while I'm waiting on people to join, did all of you see this video? Because I was really happy with how this one came out.
So you're
healer.
Sir, yes, sir! Let me see your war face. Sir, you got a war face? Ah! That's a war face! Now let me see your war face! Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me! Let me see your real war face!
So stupid. I just had that idea and I sent it to Noxxi and I was like, this long description. I'm like, can you do this? And she's like, yeah, okay. Thank you. Let's see. Muck, how does one go to procure the epic 500 Essence of Luck? I think it's a reward for some things. Like, hang on a second. If I go to my bank here, All right, you see, I've got that right there. This was a reward for some achievement or something. You can't, like, an artificer can't make this one. So yeah, I don't remember the exact one. You can wiki, yeah, you can slash wiki it, but I don't remember the exact one. Let's see how we do. We got 27. All right. I'm going to go into the group finder to fill out the rest, looking for group. Let's see. Janthier Wilds, Convergences, Advertise, Instant Convergence. Let's go. All right. Squad. What? Wait, what? Hang on a sec. Where's my rift motivations? Item search. Scan my account. Rift motivation. Bank. Okay. All right, easy. There we go. You weren't motivated enough? Yeah. I think the last week I let a convergence all on my engineer, so I moved them and I didn't move them back. Muk, do you play and stream games on GW2? I don't even know if I have a GOG account. No, I'm on Steam and rarely Epic. Wait, what the heck? I didn't zone in. It took the motivation from me, but it did not zone me in. What the heck? Did you guys zone in? Leave and join Lowland Shore. Bro, what? I've never seen this happen before. Can you join instance? I'm trying. All right, I logged out and back in and I got the pop-up. I'm trying to enter again. The bugged icon is there as well. Yeah. Hey, we're in. All right. If you provide quickness, please move to a new party alone. If you provide alacrity, please join one of the quickness people. Pair up. If you are pure DBS, please find a group with 2 people and fill it until 5 people. Still need an alacrity for group 2 if there is one. Okay. Are Soto convergences not worth? They're worth depending on what you're going for. I'm trying to get more materials for Klobjorn, which is the legendary spear from Janthier, and so I need to run more Janthier convergences specifically. So it depends on your goal. Oh my god, look at those groups all nice and orderly, chat. Everybody followed the simple directions. Looks amazing. Is doing convergences more than once a day worth it? No. Well, it depends. Again, it depends. This right here, you can do this all in one day if you want. However, the big rewards from the Convergence are once a day. So if you do it multiple times within a reset, you get a lot less.
Distant memory was glad to have the Wayfinder's assistance.
Mike, what about Goldclaw? I went to the book, I said hi to the book, I left the book.
Trek into the mountains to deliver their precious cargo. Suddenly, an ambush.
Nobody can stop the Wayfinder. They're the strongest.
Let's turn down the model limit a bit so we see less people. You're all very beautiful, I'm sure, but my frames. No, Muck, I read it wrong as a U. You don't get to pronounce it properly now. It's Klobjarny. All right. Okay. The following are for after you get supply sled. Group 2, go west. Group 3, go east. Group 4, Maw of Balrior site. Group 5, Cavern Thumper, over east. Group 6, no, yeah, Group 6, all the way north side. Group 7, keep this camp alive. Everyone else, help anywhere you can. And we win. Easy. It's funny that you think I'm joking. I actually can't read it any other way than Klobjarny, even though I know how it's supposed to be said. Yeah, so that's a very Boots Goose way to say it. Klobjarny. Did my stream deck disconnect again? God damn it. Hang on. I have to disconnect it and reconnect it to YouTube because it's being stupid.
An Astral Ward lieutenant approached the Wayfinder. Her name was Visha Foeraiser, and she was the inventor of the tectonic thumper.
What's tectonic mean? Stoic the upper skip button win.
Stop dawdling and make yourself useful.
She was rather rude.
Hello, seen lots of YouTube videos throughout the years. The first time on one of the actual streams, happy to be here. Hello. Hello, Devila. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm glad you like what I make. Appreciate it. We're just doing a convergence right now. We were actually, we recorded a news video earlier on today's news and started working on the script for another add-on video. That one is still really rough around the edges, though. That one, I wish it would have really helped if I could have been in a call with that person.
The Wayfinder thought to themselves in satisfaction. As the Wayfinder began running essence from the newly constructed thumper back to camp, Titan spawn waited in the shadows for the perfect moment to strike.
Look out, Wayfinder! They're gonna attack your new thumper!
I'm kidnapping your viewers again. Wait, what? What do you mean? You're not a streamer? I'm getting a touch of lag. Like I can tell. It's like it's less than a second, but it's noticeable.
Packs of Titan spawn patrol the mountain diligently.
They're not so tough. The Wayfinder can handle that.
Oh no. Michael. And I'm like, why?
Potentially very troublesome.
See how we doing on time. 30 seconds on ours.
Boomed and crackled with thunder and lightning, bursting open the clouds and soaking the mountain in a torrential downpour.
Oh boy. Alright, yeah, at the camp I'm at, we got a special. It's, the red circles are super bad to the guy. Dang it. One elite stunned me and the other blasted me. Using my Jade bot. Oh my god. That's rough timing, too many bosses at once. We're doing the challenge mode of this. Spirit of nature on that guy. Alright, now I got this thing to deal with. That part right there, the crazy fiddle solo or whatever that stringed instrument is, that's my favorite part of any music in Janther.
We should check the central compass readings.
That's odd.
Something was clearly stealing magic from it. But what?
There we go. Okay.
The Wayfinders
If you finish your assigned, assigned spot, please help others. Okay.
An unsettling, eerie, the hero's teamwork was bearing fruit. They were nearly ready to draw out the wicked Titan.
Oh wow, did every single Thumper team one-shot theirs? That's actually amazing. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. There's almost always someone that fails, then we gotta go help them. Decima speedrun strats. Jackals is saying something about snakes and Goldclaw. Yeah. Jackals is kind of stuck in a loop right now. Like a record that just keeps saying Goldclaw. Explain? No. No, I don't think I will. It's so hard to do anything in Canaan City because of all the cats. I have to stop and pet them all. I find it hard to do anything in Canaan City because it's impossible for me to get around Canaan City. I need a map that shows zip lines.
The force of the tectonic thunder, the mighty machine, rattled the mountain's very core. Unable to stand the noise and fury any longer, the Titan at last angrily surfaced. Her name was Decima, and she was most displeased. Who will regret his disruption, small thing? She bellowed from atop the mountain.
Don't get her, Wayfinder!
Ow. That's gonna zap. Oh my god, 10 men res coming. Oh!
Who shall I strike down first?
I think they stood in that on purpose, chat. They just wanted to give me the chance to do that.
The top of the mountain, a ghostly image of distant memory appeared. The focused mind, he channeled his enemies, forming a link between the mountain top and the camp.
Distant memory is so strong.
For the memes. Nog Dog, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Welcome. Red beam.
There! She ran away!
Waste. Waste.
That she did, but the Wayfinder was hot on her trail. With the help of their faithful journeykin, they sniffed out the direction she fled and gave chase.
Special action key. That's... Oh, everyone runs in, just dies. She's like, yo, what up? gosh. Oh my god. Andrea! Andrea! Yes! I revived her 3 times. She craved the death, chat. And I was like, no. It was like she wanted to see the light. But like an American hospital doctor that you still owed money to, I brought her back. You had debts to pay. I've been away from the game for a hot minute now, or Janther Wild's Convergence is more rewarding. I don't know that they've buffed the rewards in any way, but they give some materials that are used for crafting the Janther Legendary, so that's why I do a couple of these a week. Red bean. AoE res. Omega carry. I'm playing Boon DPS, man. I think though the biggest carry thing I did was make the
so Muck, where will ArenaNet go with their Nest expansion, do you think? Mukluk think, and will we get a Wing 9 raid?
Not sure. At the end of the Janther story, they talked about where the Titans were coming from. But I don't know if that's going to be the next expansion, or if they're going to just do that in the next Janther update. Because that might be something that we finish in Janther, you know? Sniff! Also, was that Eliandria? Thank you. Appreciate the sub. No. I struggle on jumping on that geyser with the cat. Special action key. Does it get annoying being able to see people's health bar above their heads? No. I mean, I could turn it off if I was annoyed by it. But I play healer in a lot of builds, so I'm used to it. Also, it helps me get ready for doing AoE reses when someone's about to stand on something really stupid. For example, there it is. Boop. 3 reses. Shovk! Thank you for the prime! Appreciate that. The primes are huge help. Thank you. Yeah, that person with a red beam chasing me. That's making me nervous. They're like, Muck, where's my money?
Out of my way.
After much struggle,
GG.
Titan writhed the mount and roared in pain.
GG, y'all. Well done.
Defeated. The Wayfinder
I keep hearing ramen. What brand is your favorite? Mine is Samyang. Oh, dude, I'm a cheapskate. Chicken flavored cup noodles at 33 cents each.
The Wayfinder sure is strong.
Cow says, anyway, good night. Everyone, my wisdom tooth removal pain caught up with me. Got arrested. It hurt so much. Oh my gosh. You get some rest. Yeah. Sleep well. I've been there. I had mine. They knocked me out though. I had two that were like impacted or sideways or something. So they just knocked me out, and they had to remove them surgically. It wasn't just like yank. So I was out for basically the next like 24 hours. What's your, I'm really spending big on this one food? Going out. Okay, so if we're going out, if it's just me and my kid, and I let him decide, he almost always chooses Wendy's. If I'm going out with my wife and I let her decide, it's usually like a steakhouse, like Longhorn Steakhouse or Outback Steakhouse. We do that maybe once a month. It's not common because it's expensive. Like that might be the most Five Guys. Dude, I love Five Guys, but they have gotten insanely expensive. Like it is 2 to 3 times what it used to cost to go there. Hold on. Five Guys menu. Let me see what I can find. Oh, it doesn't show the price on the website. Clever. What if I hit order now? I have to go through too many menus. Never mind. Anyway, yeah. It's like if I go there with just me and my kid, and we just get like 2 burgers, 2 drinks, and a large fry. And when I say a large fry, they give you fries in like a grocery bag, and we just split it. It's like 30-something bucks for just like me and the kid for burgers and fries. It's crazy. But yeah, it's delicious. I love the food. It's very good, but it's gotten really expensive. Virtue says, apparently they're giving us a dragon tail. Yeah. If you go to, let's see, wardrobe, is it snake tail? Snake tail breeches. They come with an actual tail. It's a pants. And, hang on a second, where's, let me swap builds here. It stacks with this backpack, and then you could have 2 tails. And if you're a char, you could have 3 tails. 3 tails! My big spend for going out is this place in Seattle called Tats Deli. It's around $20 a sandwich, but it's perfection. I mean, I wouldn't say big spend, but there's a few other things I like nearby. There's a place near us. It's like a little, I forget the name of it. I'm having a brain fart right now, but it's a little pizza place. It's like a mom and pop place. They've got like 2 locations, and they're calzones. I had never had a calzone in my life before I had one from them, but their calzones are really good. So I'll sometimes splurge for that. Go over there, get that, pick it up, bring it home. And eat the whole thing if I'm feeling really fat that day, or split it up into 2 meals. Are you cosplaying as Tails then? I guess so. Oreo ice cream cake? Yeah, that's like a birthday thing. That's like a once-a-year thing. Those are really good too. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, Missing Monsters is about to start. That would be good. That's useful, Mats. Get on that. Chat, I'm trying to remember, because it came up in a conversation in another Discord I'm in. Is it EVE Online or Star Citizen that is the one where people are just, like, throwing stupid amounts of money away? I haven't played either one. I'm trying to remember the reputation. It's both? It's both? Wait, Star Citizen has the rep. EVE Online is the older one. Is one of them more... How can I put this? Is one of them, like, more reputable? Or do they both have a bad rep? Star Citizen is a Kickstarter. EVE, it's mostly multiple accounts. EVE is spreadsheet simulator. I do that in the GW2 gem store. Star Citizen has $1,000 for the unlocked high price items. Star Citizen has a $42,000 package. Star Citizen, you buy spaceships for real money. EVE is a real complete game. EVE has been famous for it, but has always been worked on. Star Citizen has 1K ships. Okay. Well, I'm seeing a lot of bad stuff about Star Citizen. EVE is literally Second Life video game where you basically work to live online. EVE, your losses are usually calculated in real life dollars. Oh my goodness. Okay. So anyway, yeah, today's stream is brought to you guys by Star Citizen. They're our sponsor for tonight. We're gonna no. Make sure we get the get the room just right before we open that up. All right, let's see. Janthier Century. It's not there. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm making one. Hang on. Create squad. It's a monster. Okay. Meta. Let's go. There we go. All right. Would anyone like to do the meta event in Janthier Century, where we kill Decima and Greer, and we get lots of mats? It's good. If you were even half serious about a Star Citizen sponsorship, I might have unsubbed. No, this was sparked by, I was seeing another Discord I'm in, some people were talking about EVE. And I was trying to remember, because like I've heard stuff about, like, I've heard the Scam Citizen memes. And I was like, is it Star Citizen that does that, or was it EVE that does that? And I couldn't remember, because I've never played either one of them. So I was honestly asking. But I was kind of surprised to hear you guys say both. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, whoops, I'm still Druid. Oh my. Hi, Jackals. Not Jackals, Jabbers, the other J. Are you an A? I'm on EU. I started EVE and then I realized even as an unemployed 18-year-old, I do not have the time. But I mean, can you, okay, honest question. Can you still enjoy, like if you just jump into either of those games and you're just like, you know what? I'm having fun. I'm just going to go free to play, just do what I can and enjoy what I can. Like, can you still enjoy it? Or is it like, no? Like, you can enjoy Guild Wars 2 without doing endgame raiding, for example.
The strangers will move soon.
EVE is enjoyable. Any of the players scam you, and Star Citizen, the game maker, scam you. EVE has players that come help you and then charge you out the booty. Could you just not pay them? Let's see. I spent $60 on Star Citizen. I haven't spent any more, and I've been playing for years. EVE is a fine single-player game, and then other people can show up and ruin it. Oh my god. Both games are money saying to you. Only one of them is a legit scam. Eve is just a DLC to Microsoft Excel. The snake tail breaches tail covers your own. You don't get extra tail. What if your char gets really happy and like wags their tail? Will it clip out of the other one? Then you could see them both. Okay. How much time we got? We got 8 minutes while the storm is approaching. We could use some more people south. South could use more people. Let's try this. If you are at Decima, move to group 2. Greer, move to group 3. Let's do that to try to split it up. So if you're at Decima, the north camp, move to group 2. If you're at Greer, which is the south camp, move to group 3. And then we can get a kind of a look at, you know, how many people are here. Wooden Potatoes is in your squad? He is! Oh, I am honored. I don't know the name of his character unless it's Wooden Potatoes, though. Last time I saw him play the game, he was playing an Asura Elementalist. Liss in Group 1. It's a catalyst. It checks out. The Champion Brawler title. Pretty cool. I've never seen him in game before. Even with the ships being viable for real-world money, all but the newest ships can be bought with in-game currency. So that $150 ship can be bought. That $800 ship can also be achieved in-game credits. Gotcha. How long have we got before start? 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Look, what's the red-green meter on screen? It's a speedometer. So it tells you how fast you're going. See? See, we got drift controls. There is a add-on we were testing today called Racing Meter. And it has information for various mounts that is displayed on the screen, but it differs depending on the mount. Once again, if you are in Group 1, please join one of the other groups. If you go to Group 2, you're going north. If you go to Group 3, you're going south to Greer. We need to try to, you know, even it up. If you are... Let's see. Please join Group 2 north or Group 3 south. Try to make it even. I really suck at following build rotation. Do you want to have any advice? What build? You said the build rotation. Which build?
The storm will reach us soon. And battle we must.
Play Scourge, just hit all buttons off cooldown. True. Although maybe you like hit your shade, summon shade before you hit the other things. Group 1, please. Group 3 needs more people. Hey, look at chat, I have a question. The gifts from the Cantha map, so they only attainable from the lamps achievements, or can I do map exploration on multiple characters? You can do it on multiple characters. The lamps are an option to get them again on the same character, but you can do multiple characters. Thank God. It's not that bad. Chip is fighting an elemental. Can we get more people? You know what? I'm just gonna start moving people manually because people are not following directions. All right. All right. If you are in group 2, please go to Decima.
After all these
North.
years and the
If you
stream
are
is
in
still
group
so much
3,
fun.
Please go to Greer, South. Okay. All right, I got 25 in each one. See if they listen. Ron Meteor, thank you for the Prime. 22 months. Appreciate that. If you do lamps at the same time as the first map with a character, can you do the map twice at once? I don't know. I've never tried that. I have not tried that. Who's that? Kaboku, thank you. Do we need heal or just going for DPS? A couple healers don't hurt, especially on Greer, but is not required. Answer to the lantern question is you can do that in Naos only. Okay. Hemoyo says, hi, I haven't played since the first expansion. I do not have any have access anymore to my account. I'm planning to buy the game and all expansions start over. Does it make sense, or is the game population not really worth any more? Thanks in advance. Hello, Hemel. I mean, we are on a full map right now. So the population is still there. And this isn't even like prime time at the moment. Well, you know, I'm on an EU server, so it's kind of prime time, I guess. Yeah, the game pop is still there. Keep in mind, Guild Wars 1 is still up and running. And that's like 80 years old. And we're on Guild Wars 2. So is this game, you know, this game's like, what, 12 years old or something? But yeah, it still has a strong population. They're releasing yearly expansions right now, so that, you know, the company is making enough money to keep producing brand new content. Yeah, it's totally fun. It's totally fun. It is as good a time as any to join if you're interested.
On the horizon. Collect yourselves.
Event is starting in 30 seconds. Get to the groups, please. I'm kind of extra babysitting a little bit because last time I did this, we failed at 1%. We ran out of time with the boss at 1% health. Give them the referral links. Hang on. I mean, that is my referral link if you wish to use it. It's not required. Is this an open world meta? This is the open world meta in Janthier Century.
Here it is. No time to quake with fear. Rigid we must remain. The strangers have woken. They've come to dance in the rain. Our one and only goal is to protect the camp. Every claw
Remain
and
rigid,
spear.
Mark.
Oh! Raise them to the air. Go. Fight. Win.
Brave small things.
Admug, read and Lossie's message. It says baited. You've helped me so much through Roar and Vision. Big question. Why do you sound like a disgruntled professor during your guides while you're actually cuddly fuzzy wuzzy? Depends on the guide. Oh my god. AoE resing. Okay, so there is a video series I've done called Get to the Point. And the very first video I did was for Cairn. And the inspiration behind that video was a YouTuber named JoeCat, who's done a series called Crap Guide to D&D. And he always ends up like, now you know how to play Wizard, you're welcome. You know, stuff like that. So that was the inspiration behind the tone of that video. So I made that video pretending to be like an angry raid leader who was tired of his group failing, right? And to my shock, people loved it. So I was like, okay. So then I continued making those videos for each raid boss in the game, which there are 25. So I made 25 videos sounding like an angry raid leader, and people freaking loved it. So basically, whenever I do a video that is for the Get to the Point series, I do the, you know, now you know how to fight Greer, you're welcome. Click these links. Like, I talk like that. And it's just because it's like it's a character at this point. Unless Jackals is yelling at me about Snargle Goldclaw, then it's real. Yeah, if you look at the other guides, like a guide to crafting and a guide to getting started in PvP, like all of those I'm talking normally. Got my customer support voice on. Hey, we resing. Yeah, if you're gonna dodge anything of hers, dodge when she hops. When she jumps up and slams down, that's what's popping a lot of y'all. Normally you say? Yeah, normally. Shut up. CC. If you get full deaded, please run back. If you're down, we'll try to get you up, but if you get full deaded, please run back.
Your journey kit now. Shatter the
All right.
of the flesh. Our spears will do the rest.
Use your 3 skill to chain, run around the bubbles. Again, if you go full dead, just run back. Hey, we resing? Let's see, 8 minutes remaining. They're about 50% health. Still very, very doable. Oh boy. AoE res is on cooldown. Help revive at Decima. Help revive. What's the patch? Lunar New Year was the main thing today. There's a few other minor things. But Lunar New Year is the big one. I can AoE res that group. Got him. Downstates at Decima, help get them up, help get them up. Man, I'm doing a lot of reviving. I would almost say maybe I should be Druid, but I'm one of the top DPS for the Decima group. So I don't think we could afford to be on full support right now. CC, if you got it. AoE resing the back group.
Weak they are. Mount your journeykin and topple them. Reveal the core.
You know what? I'm gonna help revive. I'll let the other people do the journeykin stuff. We got 4.5 minutes. Bosses are around 25% health. Still looking okay. WP in the top 10 DPS. Wait, what? Oh, he's number 3 right now. Got it. Oh my god, the freaking lag spike. There was a brief moment there that my lag got really bad and I had to press the button to do ambush like 4 times. It's like, what is happening? Still at the same time. Greer, wait up a few moments. Watch health bars on right side. Okay. Desi 3. Desi 2. That should do it. Come on, Greer. Come on, Greer. They got it. They got it. GG. Great job, all.
That's better.
Well done.
When we heal and we...
Oh, it feels good after the last time I did this. We had a, what was it? We had like 1% health left on Desi and Greer was dead and the timer ran out and it said you failed. Has Chip returned? Nope. He's probably in a sunbeam somewhere else in the house right now. He has not returned.
And the Isle still. Finally.
Sorta Golden, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that.
We shall, but those celebrations must remain modest. The strangers will return with the next storm. What a victory this was, and it was grand.
All right, y'all are awesome. Thank you. Stepping out of the party. Butter, yeah, y'all mailed me butter again. Always mailing me butter. One good thing about 100 Blades having the long, stupid animation is I can tab out and type while I'm DPSing. I don't think it's that long. I don't think it's that long. Let's see, I need to sell some junk. If they type fast, maybe. Maybe. Let's get this butter out of my bag. Put it in the giveaway vault. Do you see, like, when I click and drag something, like, how long it takes for it to appear? That's the latency I'm dealing with right now. It's not unplayable, but it is there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're here. Where's the giveaway link? Let's see, copy link. All right. For anyone who's interested, ArenaNet gave me some gem codes to give away. And I have them going out on a Twitter post this time because that way I don't have people complaining about time zones. Because like, if I do giveaways in the morning, then the evening people are like, oh, you only love EU. And if I do giveaways in the evening, then they're like, oh, you only love NA. So for anyone who is interested in that, hang on a sec. I'm gonna give away. All right, I am linking the giveaway into the chat right now. It's just one of those, like, you know, like, follow, retweet, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So if you already have an account on there, it's super simple. However, also this evening, during the evening stream, which I'll be back in about 5 hours, we will be doing the weekly giveaway here, giveaway Guild Wars Tuesday, where I'm just going to take 10 somethings out of the giveaway vault, which you see in front of you, and give them out to chat. You hate Africa, huh? No. I think Africa and Europe has like overlap with the time zones. No. Yeah, anyway, just plugging that once a day. Plugging that once a day. You only love sociopathic crypto bros. What? Sociopathic crypto bros. I don't know where you're going with this. If anything, you hate Asia. Oh my god. Guys, it's current year. You can't just throw these words around. Holy crap. Muck hates Snargle Goldclaw. No, he's funny. His fans are insufferable, though. Twitterites? Nah, no, it's... No. I'll be honest, as someone who's currently on Blue Sky and Twitter, Blue Sky's way... Like, I post the same stuff to both. I'll make a post on one and I'll copy-paste it to the other. Blue Sky is way more insufferable right now. It's just a whole horde of posts of people patting themselves on the back about how good they are for leaving the other platform. That's it. That's all they talk about. But yeah, no, Twitter's been great for me. As a content creator, a lot of business contacts that led to sponsorships that I made were through Twitter. Like, it is no exaggeration to say that in the last couple years of me doing what I do for a living, which is content creation, I've made tens of thousands of dollars through connections I made through Twitter. It also, you know, memes. But no, I am not following any crypto bros over there, so no, I don't have any crypto stuff on my feed, if that's what you were asking about. Both platforms have so many bots. I've gotten the thing I see cultivated pretty well on Twitter. Like, I just see stuff in gaming. You know, like developers and players and stuff like that. I just see gaming. But Blue Sky, it's gonna take a while to get there. Jackie says, I don't know, I think being a fascist Nazi is pretty insufferable. What the I was talking about gaming Twitter. What do you mean? Like, Jesus Christ. They're talking about taking the ball and running with it. No, dude, that's a whole different conversation. Not you, Muck. I mean, I certainly hope not. That person's on Blue Sky for sure. No, I assume you were talking about Elon or something. But no, I mean, you can use Twitter and not like Elon. It's whatever. Licked, followed, and retweeted. Don't lick the tweet. I get a lot more engagement on Blue Sky. I'm a nobody. I get engagement on either one. Oh, shoot, Guild MM! It's been a bit. How you doing? Oh boy! Thank you, Guild MM. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome! Heatwave M, Faraday 87, Wicked Tron, Mezikis, Timmy 03W, Lady Luck Tada, Kamori Rook, Carrie Simar Sweetie, Little Ham, and Helica. To the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment's on the way. Can't get the speakers, subject to speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat. All I need to Welcome. Mr. Moneybags has arrived. Seriously. Anyway, trying to make super advanced political comments on stream. Yeah, no. Save that for Hassan's stream. I like video games. When people ask me who I voted for, I say the same thing every year. Palawa Ignatius Joko. That's it. Joko 2025. Today is his year. I'll say that every year. No. I keep my, I try to keep chat politics free. Sometimes it can't be helped. Like, we're talking about Twitter for a giveaway for gems in Guild Wars 2. And of course, Twitter sometimes is a hot topic because it's connected to Elon, and Elon is acting like an idiot. But Twitter itself, I've been using for a very long time. And yeah, it's a very useful tool. If you're in content creation, I recommend you use it. But yeah, you don't have to associate with the other stuff. Honestly, we'll see what happens with Blue Sky, because, like, you know, what was the other one? Mammoth? No, Mastodon. Mammoth. Yeah, I signed up to Mammoth. There was no one there. Yeah, when Mastodon came out, everyone's like, yeah, we're going to Mastodon. And you know, they were back in a month. So, I mean, we'll see if Blue Sky withstands the test of time. But I am on both. So, if you just really hate one and you use the other, I'm on both. But when it comes to giveaways, I have to pick one or the other. And I'm using Twitter if I do a giveaway like the Gems one, because I have a much larger platform there. Too many platforms? Yeah. Threads is also a thing, but meh. I never tried Threads. I don't know anything about that. I'll say, typically, if I post something that it's just like something I would post on Twitter, I copy paste it to Twitter, Blue Sky, and my Facebook page. And I'll get the most traction on Twitter. Now, obviously, I have the more followers there, so that makes sense, but I get the most traction there. And although it's not often, I occasionally will have something go viral on Twitter, which is huge for what I do. The most viral thing I've ever posted was that that clip of me in Baldur's Gate 3 when my little dude rolled a nat 20 and kicked down like a door that was like 20 times his size, and I was just dying laughing. That ended up getting like 3 million views. It was like all of Brazil loved that. Like the entire comment section was wait. So I think literally the entire population of Brazil watched that thing and shared it around. But it's good, great for business when that happens. It's great for business when it happens. But, you know, Facebook, I occasionally, like, you know, high-end, couple hundred. Not many people use Facebook, but they are really nice. They're really nice folks usually. They're usually older folks. And then I don't really have a read on Blue Sky yet. I'm still trying to cultivate a gamer news feed over there. It's a lot of don't show me this, don't show me this, don't show me this. Because by default, it's mostly political stuff. So I'm trying to filter that out. A lot of the journalists and scientific community moved over to Blue Sky, but for gaming, X is going to be a place for it to be. Yeah, I mean, I'm on both. I'm on both. But it is what it is. So I like to be able to tell people I'm on both of these. If you prefer to follow me on one of them, it's cool, you know? But yeah, I'm on, like, for example, when I go live, I send a notification. You get a notification on YouTube or Twitch when I go live if you're already on there. I do a notification on my Discord, and I do a notification on our Steam group. There's a few thousand people use it, exclamation Steam if you want it, but I have a Steam group on there, and it pings on there if your Steam is open that I went live if you want it. But if you don't, you know, it's fine too. I just like to give people options. I just like to give them options. Muck time starving here. Yeah, it is. It's after 2. It's after 2. All right. With that, I do need to wrap it up, chat. I am out of time. Hey, thank you guys for being here today. Hope you guys had fun. A few plugs on the way out. If you happen to be new here, my name is Muck. I stream every evening and every weekday morning. I'll be back in 5 hours for the evening stream. I'll be on the NA servers, and we'll have a big giveaway. The giveaway is not limited to NA. You can win if you are on EU as well. So if you happen to have a free evening, stop by. Maybe you'll get some Mystic Coins or something. We do these every Tuesday night. Additionally, there's that 2K Gems giveaway on Twitter, which we talked about for the past few minutes. That is linked just above a little bit in the chat. As always, please follow on Twitch, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. These are links to my 2 YouTube channels if you want to check those out. And a very special thank you to our patrons, which are right there. If you would like to sign up for that and become a supporter, that is an option. With that, let me find someone to raid. I'm gonna go over on the Twitch side of the stream and see if we can find someone to raid just to show some support. Let me see who's live right now. Who do we got? I am looking. Hold on a sec. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions here. Let me turn off this. We got all these wonderful viewers here. I would love to pass them along and make someone else's day, but I know almost no one here. I think Plenix is okay. I could raid Plenix. It's awesome and also daunting that I don't know so many people. When I started streaming Guild Wars 2 years ago, there would be like 5 people in this section on any given day. Maybe. Let's see. Rose or Laura? I don't think either of them are live. I try to raid Laura every week, but she's often late more than 7 days a week, so I often don't, like, miss her. Madigon's been coming into the chat a lot. He is... I've never seen his stream before. He's a partner. Are they live? Wait. Stream starting soon. Are they here right now? What is that character model? All right, I don't know. I'll show some support. We'll try it out. Yeah, they've been in our chat a lot lately. Let's see. Raid Madigon. I'll try them out. As always, if you like them, hit the follow button. If you don't, that's fine. We all have different tastes in content. You do you. I'll see y'all on the other side, and I will be back in 5 hours for the giveaway Guild Wars Tuesday stream later tonight. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.